Sorry guys, I was muted, huh? Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. I did not realize that I was muted. My bad. My bad. Alright, so let me go over this again real quick then, guys. Look at this. I'm gonna make this bigger here. This tournament only has 10 people left. I'm in first place by like a lot right now. So if you look, see it says me right there, I'm in first place. And I have over 1 million chips. Second place has 430,000 chips. But look what first place pays. First place pays $7,100. So yeah, I'm trying to hold on, I got raise shit. I'm trying to explain this to you guys So yeah, I'm like doing really crazy right now. Hey, David Divine. Go check out David Divine's channel with 2 eyes. Ooh, and look at that. Looky, looky, looky. Sorry, guys. You gotta hear the dong sounds with me. Who's the mystery guest? Man, that's loud in my headphones. I moved my room around a little bit, though. Let's see if I can move this over without messing you guys up too much. So I can see where we're at. Okay, so 10th place has 104,000 chips. So that's a lot of chips. So we're going to be stuck in this whole 10th place thing for a while. What's up, Carol? How's it going? Just gonna have to check this hand. And there's nobody on Rumble, looks like. Or are they? And I'm just not seeing it. Hold on, let me go to my Rumble page. Let me hit play. Maybe I gotta hit play first. What? I should be on Rumble, aren't I? What? Oh, I guess it doesn't let you start early. Yeah, it doesn't say it's on Rumble yet. It says unable to connect to Rumble. Let me try it again. Let me edit the settings from Rumble. Oh, you know why? I bet you I didn't. Oh, we made it to the final table. Alright, I'm holding on the wrong. Alright. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to work on the Rumble right now. I don't think I put in the codes that I need to put in yet. I think I forgot about that stuff. Yep, it looks like it. Oh, and I messed up again. Ooh, I gotta play this hand though. Okay, I'm just gonna call so I can mess with the Rumble stuff. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Edit settings. Go here. Let me copy this. Gotta get back to this game. I'll call. There we go. I think I may have fixed Rumble. See if I can turn Rumble on now. Knuckle on that end. Alright, now let me try and see if I can do it. What? Nope, still not. What's up, Mike? I gotta pull this hand. Okay, that'll give me a chance to mess with Rumble here. What am I doing wrong? Oh, it says streaming the Rumble now. Okay, well, let's check it out. Maybe I'll refresh it. Oh, it says there we go. The Rumble now. All right, we're on Rumble now for sure. I just saw it. Okay, chat. Pop out chat. Close this chat. There we go. So now Rumble can see us too. There you are, Hope. Thank you much. I appreciate ya. Yeah, I'm on all my streams, so I'm not gonna play any music this time. Plus, like, this is final table shit. Excuse my language. So like right now, so I've been playing for the tournament's been on for 6 hours. I've been playing only for about 6. But so we're down to 9 places. Minimum 9th place gets $736. But I'm in first place. I got like most of the chips. You're eating a peanut butter sandwich, huh? You know what? Let's fucking. You know what? You guys gotta pay to play with me now. I'm the big dog. I'm the big dog. Maybe I should go get some YouTube approved songs or something to play in the background. I don't know. Damn. I'm gonna give it to him. Like Mike, if I could be like Mike. Can't even play that hand. Oh man. Hope will sing. Cause he's on Twitch because we're normally in Rumble and Twitch only. That's why he's there. But I'm on Twitch, Facebook. I'm everywhere. Well then come in, Hope. Come in. I'll open up my Discord if you want to sing. Well, what's up, sheepdog, over there in Rumble World? I don't know, let me look at my Rumble. What Rumble we have? I gotta like it. Who's watching on Rumble? We got 4 people watching on Rumble. Andy's in Rumble now too. Nice. Andy's a big poker player. Andy, I'm in first place right now. By almost double. All of this guy in 126 is catching up. If I can take first place in this tournament, this first place pays here. I'll show you guys. Well, I'm not in this hand. So look, first place pays $7,100.76. And look, I am in first place. So, but minimum is 9th place right now, and that pays $736. That's a huge difference. So I really don't want to mess this up. Hi, Donnie. Donnie, you want to say hi to everybody? I know. I've been playing this tournament and watching On Patrol, and I haven't had a chance to feed these guys yet. He's starving. Oh, are you starving? Well, Daddy wins this tournament, I'll buy you a big steak. Huh? Yeah? Yeah, handsome? He's my good boy. Whoops, I guess that's right. You guys are seeing that. You guys don't want to see that. Alright, you guys gotta pay to see my pocket deuces. You guys gotta pay to see my pocket deuces. Ooh, we gotta pay. Somebody who wants to pay. It's not very smart of them. Is a buster? Alright, somebody hope for a deuce. I want to see a deuce. Oh, an ace, my worst enemy. Man. Oh shit, what's that Detective Gomez? $200. $200. You know what? Let's see if they, let's see. Good. $200 was the buy-in. Or I'll show you guys right here. Buy-in $200 and plus $15 for the kitty. But we're gonna take first place. Oh, by the way, guys, there's gonna be no. Well, I'll do a show on Monday, but I gotta do it from the road. I gotta go up to the Bay Area. I gotta finish getting my tooth looked at and do some other stuff. Probably go to Santa Cruz. Because hopefully they're gonna fix my broken tooth soon. I'm missing the Rumble chat. Sorry, guys. We're playing Hearts, right? Yeah, of course, Hope. The tournament's on a break. Alright, guys, so give me a second. I gotta go feed Donnie. Monster! Donnie, you want dinner? I'm gonna feed him real quick while we're on a break. Plus, I'm gonna use the restroom. Hope, you know what? I'm gonna open up Discord. Hope, come talk to everybody while I'm feeding Donnie. Let me open up my Discord. Andy thinks it's gin. Gin rummy? Yeah. Hit the like button. Don't be a Bud Light drinker. Dude, did you guys watch On Patrol tonight? That shit was crazy. Hope, go. I'm opening up my live show right now. All right, Hope, come in and do me a favor and talk to people while I feed Donnie and Panda. All right, Monster, come on, let's go eat. Come on, Monster, let's go eat. After bedtime.
Well, hello everybody. I don't know exactly what to talk about because I don't really play poker, so that's all I've got. And I can't see any other chat other than Rumble, so there's that as well. So I hope everybody had a great Saturday. It rained like terrible here. It was like hurricaning. The wind was blowing like crazy, and we just got dumped on with a whole bunch of rain. Hey, Andy.
Hey there.
How are you?
What's up, Hope?
Hello.
Sorry, I think yeah, I needed to mute my tab.
Uh-oh,
I'm
Andy.
getting feedback here.
Are you messing up and giving us feedback, Andy?
Apparently.
Hey, if anybody wants to join in on Discord, go ahead. Because I'm not drinking. I haven't had a drink yet tonight either. Doing this all sober. Maybe I should hit the Crown Royal, huh? Dude, so just so you guys know, you remember, this was the other night when we started drinking, it was a brand new bottle. That's how much I drank that night.
It's really weird on Discord, Eddie, because your camera is over your head.
Oh, you know why? Okay, hold on. Because you're on my top monitor. I have a Mac Studio display, and that's why. Let me fix it. Oh, I see what you guys are seeing.
Right, well, yeah. It's like your camera's aimed.
Well, so I have a monitor down here, and I have a monitor up here. And, you know, the new Mac Studio monitor, the real expensive one? I bought it.
Oh, it has a camera in it?
Yeah, so it's using that one. The Studio, the Mac Studio.
I see.
There you go. Now you guys should
be... there you go.
Uh-oh. Okay, Ace Queen of Spades. Oh, yeah, so if you see there's a detective in here, chick. The person's all in. Let's go pot. She's a moderator for some of the other shows I watch. She's cool as hell. She's from... it was Detective... Gomez. Oh wait, you know what? Maybe that's not the same detective. They won? Oh, you guys had me look away. What did they have? What did they beat me with? 2 pair 7s and 4s. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright, I need a drink.
Yeah, I don't play poker.
Yeah, Andy, you lie. I thought you told me you play poker when we were in Vegas.
No, I mean like Pai-Gow and stuff and blackjack. But in Pai-Gow is you're making poker hands, but
yeah, when we were in Vegas, you won money at Pai-Gow Poker and I lost money.
Yeah.
Yeah, David Devine, this studio monitor, it's awesome. It's so clean and clear, it's not even funny.
I keep wondering if I've been thinking about getting one of the new M2 MacBook Pros, but
wait till the M3 one comes out.
Yeah.
Well, then I have an idea.
Yeah, I don't think the M2 is as good a CPU as it should be. I've heard.
Let me plug in my well, it's not looking good for me. Son of a bitch. Man, you know what? I was winning every hand I played, and now that I went live to share with you guys, I'm losing. Can I blame you guys?
Blame us for you going live?
Yeah. No, I blame you guys for me losing because I went live.
Oh, okay. I see.
All right, you know what I'll do? Are you watching the screen still, you guys?
Yeah.
So if I plug in my phone... Whoops. If I plug in my phone, I can show you guys on here. I can show you guys what I'm seeing. What my monitor looks like. Oh wait, and I can't see what you guys are seeing. Dude, I can't zoom out or nothing. Let's see my big ones up there. Hold on, this thing's in the way.
Oh.
I can't see what I'm looking. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's right. I was looking at Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was still like, what's going on?
So that's my studio. That's my iMac studio.
Nice.
And then down here is my regular iMac. And then I got, let's see, this one's 8 terabytes of SSD and 17 or 18 terabytes there of. This is just regular.
Yeah.
Disk drive.
You got all your stuff from it was what, Fresno State, that they had all that video and all that you got all your data, right?
Yeah, I got all my data back.
Cool.
Took me forever to download.
Yeah.
There we go. So you guys get to see what it looks like.
Hey, Mr. Bill.
Hey, how we doing?
Oh shoot, Mr. Bill's in here now. We're really in trouble.
No, I'm the good luck charm. I'm the good luck charm.
Are you?
I start winning now.
Are you Asian?
Yeah. I got a 4-leaf clover right here, so.
Nice. Oh, somebody left the tournament. Okay, so we're down tonight. 8 people. 8th place pays $978, so I get at least $1,000 almost. Minimum.
Ooh. Is that after taxes or before?
What are you talking about, taxes? I don't know what you're talking about.
We don't need no stinking taxes.
This is Mr. Bill. This is play money. This is play.
I know.
Yeah, it's not real.
No.
Monopoly money?
Monopoly money. What's up, Goofy? I don't know where Gra is. What's up, Chris Dells? What's going on? Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with 2 chats and watch the game. I'll call for 10 more. And of course, I don't get my.
Oh, you got a 2-7.
Yeah.
Not offsuit though.
I know, but for 10, it was only 10,000 more to call. So.
Yeah. I guess if you're, yeah.
I know, right, Detective Gomez?
You're in the money.
Oh, I'm definitely in the money. the question is, so look, let me show you guys again. First place pays $7,100. I'm in first place right now, but it doesn't mean I'm going to stay in first place.
Oh, yeah.
That's the whole goal. But there's only 8 people left in this tournament.
3 are above 500.
Yeah. But it's all right. I'm trying to make it smaller. I'm in the wrong screen. How many screens do you have, Mr. Bill?
2.5.
2.5. How do you have 2.5?
I haven't set up the third one yet.
Okay.
I
Detective.
have it. Actually, I'm going to use my projector as the third one.
You might use your projector as the third one.
Yeah.
On the wall. Really?
Yeah. Be kind of cool.
I'm thinking about buying another one of these studio displays. I actually want 2 more for what I'm editing.
Totally. You should buy like an extra couple just in case.
Well, if I win this tournament, I'll buy another one for sure. They're what, 16? I think it was $1,600.
Yeah. I'm jealous.
You're jealous? Don't be jealous,
Yeah.
Andy. You're the tech guy.
Excuse me.
See, you're smart. You don't blow your money all the time like I do.
Yeah, I don't know. I would say that, but yeah.
Did
you fix your window yet?
In my truck?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. My truck actually went in because a deer ran me off the road, and the deer still hit me, and I hit a tree trying to avoid the deer. So I took my truck in to get completely repaired.
Good deal.
Yeah. Thank God for insurance, right?
The deer hit you?
Well, yeah, it jumped and it hit me. It did.
Did the deer?
Why didn't you put it? You put it in the back of your truck, and you start driving home, and then it wakes up and bites you. And
no, actually, the deer ran off. It just hit the side of my truck. But
no,
did the deer have insurance?
No.
Doggone it.
Good thing I have real good insurance. Shit, this fucker called me. Alright, I don't trust you now. I think they got their flush, too. Yeah, they got their flush. I knew it. Good thing I didn't waste money betting. Never mind, they had quad 8s. Holy shit. Ooh. Man. Let's see what's going on over in what's the Kyle doing?
He passed it. He passed it. You're in second place now.
I'm in second place now. Second place only pays $5,350. Donnie's mad at somebody.
He's mad at that guy for getting quad 8s.
What are you talking about? That's who got quad 8. Oh, Donnie's mad at the guy for getting.
Yeah, actually, I think the Rumble is a little behind the Discord.
Is it?
Yeah, because when you said, "Oh yeah, quad 8s," I was like trying to figure out what, because I was like, "Wait, he does."
Oh, you're on Rumble.
Like, how can you tell? Yeah.
American Airlines hand always screws you. Pocket aces hurt you, huh? I've had some bad pocket aces. I've had them cracked a few times. A few times. Hey, Detective Gomez, are you the one that I was talking to from from that court show? Or are you the FBI watching me? Oh yeah, by the way, we haven't done it yet today. Fuck you, FBI. Give me my computers back. Give me my shit back, assholes. Dude, I think they're breaking into my computer again because it turned off a couple of times recently. No, it has. It's been turning off.
You're paying attention.
Well, remember when they raided my house? The day before, you know what? I bet you they're bluffing. They got like pocket 6s or something. I'm going to catch an ace on them and kick their ass. Oh, they have pocket 9s. That was close. Give me an ace. Give me another 5 or an ace. Let's keep losing. No, but remember when the FBI raided my house? Remember the day before? So, I don't know. Was it you, Hope, or somebody was calling me? They're like, Eddie, your computer just went live and you're in bed. Remember that, guys?
No.
And then the
Oh, I
FBI
think I
raided
remember
my.
that. Something like that. Yeah.
Then the FBI raided my house later on that day.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Who was it that called me? And they're like, well, like 20 people called me. They're like, Eddie, your computer just went live, and it was like 5 o'clock in the morning.
That would be a cool little security feature though to have on your. In case you're worried about that, somehow have it. If somebody rings your doorbell after 10 o'clock or whatever, make your YouTube automatically go live or something like that.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah.
I could.
That's interesting.
It's definitely possible. Hey, Sheepdog,
Yeah,
I forgot
say-
to. Sheepdog, I'll be in the Bay Area Monday. We'll go have dinner or something. Damn, now I'm in third place.
Mm.
I haven't won a hand since I went live. Maybe I should turn it off for a minute.
It's Hope's fault.
It is all Hope's fault.
Have everybody go to Discord if they want to see it. But
Goofy says, I really miss seeing you, Eddie, because I was supposed to stay at her house when I was driving home from DC. And she's like, but if you actually stayed here, our house would have been raided probably.
she already has enough attention drawn to her.
Right? There you go.
Just don't play Connect 4 with her. She'll be every time.
I thought you were
Yeah,
the
Goofy
Connect
doesn't
4
look
champion.
Connect 4.
No. Goofy's the champ.
You kicked my ass every time we played, Mr. Bill.
That's not saying much. Sorry. I meant that in a good way. Sorry.
Don't sell yourself short. You're a tremendous slouch.
You guys suck. See, look at
Should I
this.
say stick to poker? I don't know.
I get bigger cards and fucking I get shitty hands. Or shitty flop.
Yeah.
What a bunch of bullshit.
Fuck. This is bullshit.
You know what? They're not calling us. They're just sitting there. So. All right, good. They folded. At least I made some chips.
Sheep was wondering if you said something to him. I guess
Who
he
was?
wasn't paying attention.
Who? Oh, Sheepdog? Yeah, Sheepdog, I did. I was saying, that I'm going to be in your area on Monday. Maybe we'll go have dinner. I'll take you to a good Mexican bar. Detective Gomez said it's a good thing I'm getting crappy starting hands, saving me a lot of money. Keep folding for a while. What's up, Freckles? Mike Jones. I'd play your song. Well, you know what? I guess we could play a song. Oh, wait. I got to play this hand. Never mind. Because, see, I'm live everywhere, so I got to be careful what I say, what I do. Although,
So,
Hope, real quick, Annie, before I forget, Hope sent me a thing the other day. YouTube is now no longer going to kick us off for what they consider election misinformation.
that's exactly what I was going to say.
Was it?
I almost want to read that word for word to make sure that there's no little loophole that they're trying to get you.
Oh, there are.
Oh,
There
you
are
know there's a
loopholes.
loophole. You know what the loophole is? If you're Eddie Block, then we're going to fuck you up the ass every time.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much they have like an asterisk, at the very end, and it says, unless we decide otherwise.
Probably.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
unless you're a conservative. And if you're a crippled conservative who used to be a Proud Boy, then we're really going to fuck with you. Oh man, they're all in. I have Jack 10. It's not a calling hand, but if I was first place, I would call them. What are we down to? We're down to 8. What does 8th place pay? 8th place pays $978, so I'm guaranteed $978. Entrapment, Goofy.
That's cool.
Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe. And by the way, all you moderators, there was a girl. I was watching another show, and the moderator, they're like, "Hey Eddie, can you do me a favor?" And I was like, "Sure, what's that?" Girl, can you make sure you like, share, and subscribe this video, please? I'd never seen that before, like so nicely the way they said it. Maybe it's something we should start doing. A proper social score. You know what my social score is? Goofy. I bet you my social score is 0.
Yeah, I say you have to lick the like button.
You have to lick the like button? Ooh.
Yep.
Hope is getting dirty. Our church girl's gonna get us in trouble.
Nate.
Alright, I got a pair. I got middle pair. But I got a backdoor flush draw. Ooh, and they bet. You know, I'm just gonna call.
There's 9.
Is the sound bothering you guys?
No.
Okay, because it's kind of loud in my ear. I think they're just trying to overbet me because they got more chips than me. What do you think? I was right. Oh, I'm in first place again.
What did he have? Nothing.
King 9, I think.
King 4.
Or King,
4.
yeah, King something. Mike says, I think RFK Jr. on Trump, or Trump threatened lawsuit on YouTube, or it's a sign Lake is about to bust in Arizona. You know, I don't know, Mike. What do you think? What do you guys think? I know Steven Crowder has been suing. I know they're in the process of suing YouTube right now. Oh, they're pissed. They just went all in. I think Steven Crowder is probably suing them for kicking them off again. He's got enough money to make some movement in there.
Yeah. I'd like to sue Facebook, but
Oh, so would I.
Mr. Bill, you have to watch Manifest. It's so good.
oh, don't tell me what happens. I know you're going to tell me anyway.
It's so good.
You know what? I actually today I went back. I'm on the first season again. I went back to the first season to get caught up for the 4th.
Oh, it's so good. I watched all of them today.
Are you? So if you guys don't know, I kind of gave Hope my password and gave her a little profile on my Netflix. So she's trying to watch as much shit as she can.
That's what she was doing. Okay.
Before the Netflix password sharing shit goes down. See, it sucks. I can't share the screen the comments from Rumble on here. I'm back in first place. All right, it's not your guys' fault anymore. You know what? Hope told me, she's like, Eddie, are you drinking? You should start drinking again, because when you drank the other night, you won big at poker. So
I did say that.
cheers. Crown Royal, everybody. Have a shot with me. All right, so me and Sheepdog are going to have fun in the San Jose area.
Manifest, Goofy.
Oh, Manifest. It's a good show on Netflix. Really good.
As long as there's no woke stuff on there. Did they add any more wokey-tokey stuff?
No.
No, nothing yet. Ooh, there's 3 people all in. Wow. All right, one more person got knocked out. So, what does that mean for us? Okay, I'm going to fold this hand. Okay. Oops. Andy, are you checking your email right now?
Why? What happened?
Last time I forgot to silence my phone. The emails made you.
Oh, yeah. No.
All right, so we have 7 players now. So 7th place pays. So I gotta go over here. I forgot. See, you guys don't understand. So I have the screen that's going out to you guys that it shows me what's going out to you, and it looks just like the game I'm playing. So I'm up in the screen where you guys are trying to adjust it, and I can't. I gotta go down here. So 7th place pays $1,296, and I just got pocket 10s.
Nice.
So I'm gonna bet 5 times. I'm gonna bet 60 grand, because I don't want somebody with an ace calling, because you know they will. Lightly tap that like button. There you go, Hope. You'll never have Netflix? You subscribe to PureFlix because I'm a jealous nerd? Or Jesus nerd? Jesus nerd. Holy shit. I have more than double than 2nd place now. Again.
Nice.
Let's hope I don't fuck this up again. I have a tendency to do that especially when I've been. So this tournament's been going for 6 hours. The tournament's been going for 7 hours and 17 minutes. I've been probably playing 6 hours of that. Oh yeah, I met a girl from Oregon today, Mr. Bill.
Oh, that's cool.
She's part of because when I watch On Patrol Live, I get in this little group on Facebook and chat with people. And she's like, oh, you're from Cali? I used to be from Cali. I live in Oregon now. And I was like, every time I go to Oregon, I get attacked. And she's like, yeah, well, that's what happens to Proud Boys when they come to Oregon. I was like, oh, you know who I am.
You know, I was in Portland a few weeks ago.
Were you?
I was surprised at how much graffiti there was on everything.
Oh, it's awful. Last time I was downtown.
It's terrible.
Yeah, I don't even want to go down 10 miles of Portland. I'll stay away from there.
Mr. Bill won't even go. He loves Voodoo Donuts, and he won't even go down there anymore.
Exactly. What other stores are down there?
There were burned out buildings and shit. I was like, what the fuck? I thought it was like Detroit.
Goofy says, my cat walked across the keyboard and accidentally liked the stream. Well, why the fuck didn't you like it before that? Now I'm mad, Goofy. Goofy invites me to her house. She gives me her address. She lets me know where she lives. She's that friendly with me, but she won't like my streams. What's wrong with that picture?
Oh, I just liked your stream too.
Well, thank you, Andy.
There's a like.
I'm still debating.
You know, it's funny. I'm trying to sort out because I had the drive and I had to download 20 terabytes of footage the other day, a couple months ago. So I'm finally going through it all. Oh shit! 2 people are all in an Ice Jack offsuit. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call. So anyway, I've been cleaning up my video, and I found our video from when we went to Las Vegas, Andy. Fuck!
Oh, sweet. Oh.
They won.
Oh, that's not much fun.
I lost that hand. But somebody got knocked out, so now there's only 6 places. I got a guaranteed $1,720.
Nice.
And no, I am not buying anything for anybody. Y'all can go fuck yourself. I'm single, so I don't have to share my money. Except I'm gonna buy Donnie a steak. Donnie, I might take Donnie to Ruth Chris tomorrow. Oh, they went all in with 4s, and I got 10s.
Hope they don't say a 4 on the screen.
Nope. All right, we're down to 5 players. 5th place pays.
You got him.
5th place pays $2,280. Guaranteed. Holy shit. 2nd place has about 200,000 chips less than me. David says he's licking the like button for you. Well, not for you, but he says he's licking the like button, and you're the one that asked. So.
4.
Ooh, now I have pocket 4s.
5. Is that a straight?
Oh,
What did I miss? There was a straight there for a second.
Oh, I don't know. When I'm not in the hand, I ignore them. I shouldn't, though. I should pay attention on.
I think you had a straight.
Yeah.
Oh, would I have? Okay, hold on. We can.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? That always happens. You get shitty cards and you throw them away.
Yeah.
Ooh, another person's getting knocked. Oh no, they got their trips. Son of no fucking way. The guy had jack something. The other guy had pocket 5s or pocket 3.
He has 5s with that.
And
man.
he gets
He's making a comeback.
trips and then gets the full house. Hey,
You're going
Sheepdog,
fast
are you
now, aren't
still
you?
around? Well, yeah, there's only 5 of us in this hand now. Holy shit, dude! I should become.
So I'm gonna be in Vegas this Halloween.
You're gonna be in Vegas for Halloween?
Yeah.
Why?
Son of a
I have
bitch! I would have had
some,
it straight again.
I have some friends from Australia that are getting married.
In Vegas?
wow, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, we're down to 4 players. Let's see what fourth place pays. $3,037.
Wow.
Yeah.
Get another Mac Studio.
Actually, for that, I could buy 2 Mac Studios. Actually, no. You know what I'm gonna buy? I'm gonna buy I wanted to get the tonneau cover, the electric tonneau cover for my truck, but it's like $2,000. I'm already spending it.
Hey, it could help pay
Yeah.
for your tooth.
Yeah. Goofy for Jesus says, Eddie, is this real money? Well, she didn't say Eddie, but she's like, is this real money? Yes, this is real cash. I paid $215 to join this tournament. So if you guys
You
don't
paid how
know,
much?
200. It's $200 for the entry and then $15 for the house.
Oh, okay.
So what happened is the other day I played a $25 tournament and I won like $100 and I was live and I was playing music. So I stayed live. I'm like, well, fuck it. Let me join this $125 tournament. And what did I win? I think I won like I won $2,000, but it was a bounty tournament. So I had like $400 in bounties. And so then I was like, well, fuck it. Let's play one of these $100. It's a 3-person table. You all put in $100, and first place will get $200. But it's called a jackpot. So what happens is it spins a wheel, and before the tournament starts, it can be more than the $200. And it turned out to be a $500 tournament, and I won that like the first hand, like 30 seconds. I made $400.
Nice.
So that's why I joined this tournament.
So what do you mean by a bounty?
So what a bounty is, so like some tournaments like that one, it was $25. So $20 went in. Let's see, wait a minute, let me figure out. On this one, $20 went into the tournament, and then $5 turned into a bounty on your head. So then when I would take you out, Andy, if let's say I knocked you out, I would get your $5 bounty. And so then what happens is $2.50 goes on your head, and then $2.50 goes in your account. So then now my bounty would go up by $2.50. And then if somebody were to take me out, instead of $5, they would win $7.50. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like the bounties keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I like those because you can win money without winning. But the problem is people will go all in against you just so they can win your bounty. Like
just to think maybe they get something on a flop. Yeah.
So I won like $300 in bounties, and I won $2,000 in the tournament. But then I paid $100, $125 to get in the tournament, which I now use for this money to get in this tournament. I might keep doing this if I can get $10,000. You know, like free money. Can you guess where I'm going right now, Andy? I think you might. Well, never mind. I don't know why I think you play regular poker. You play Payal. So there's what's called the World Series of Poker.
Yeah.
It's $10,000 to get in. So like, if I can build my account up to $10,000, I might go play in the World Series of Poker. You'll see me live with Donnie. They'll be like, look at the little crippled bastard with the St. Bernard service dog named Donald J. Trump.
You can go have steak at Jerry's Nugget, whatever.
I am never second time in a row they question me again.
Yeah. I was thinking about that the other day.
Yeah, because I went back there with Tayo, right? Me and Ty. Well, Ty went the first time. Never mind. Not Ty. I went there with Ultimate Podcast to Jerry's Nugget. What went wrong this time? I forget what happened this time, but they were jerks too. Oh, so this time
they threw you out, right? Or they
almost
saw you
did.
Donnie or something.
Yeah, they got mad because I was giving Donnie pieces of meat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's not. Yeah, I'm like, it's my dog. It's not a fucking buffet. You know? But they were, they tried to throw me out because I was feeding Donnie. I'm like, he's a service dog. You can't throw me out. So I will never go back. I mean, the prime rib wasn't as good as it was the first time. Spy is going to be going to Las Vegas in August for a pool tournament. So, like, when I was in my 20s, I would go to this bar and play pool, and there was an old man there, and he really took on to me for some reason. And he was teaching me how to play pool. And, so, like, one day, you know, I'm leaning over the table, going behind my back, you know, and he's like, Eddie, why are you doing that? And I'm like, cuz that's the only way I can make this shot. He says, why don't you use your left hand? I'm like, cuz I'm right-handed. He's like, what's harder, going behind your back or shooting with your left hand?
Yeah, I shoot left-handed. I still suck, but I just switch hands if I have to do that rather than shoot behind my back.
Oh, I suck too, but I'd never thought about that. So I started shooting he's like, all you gotta do is practice with your left hand, you'll get better.
Yeah. I'm gonna be going to Rockies and Giants on Wednesday.
You're going to the Rockies Giants game, huh? Go Rockies, even though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, yeah.
I hate that I'm a Dodgers fan, although I'm kind of upset with the Dodgers right now. But
yeah, I was gonna say, are you still a Dodgers fan after what they did?
I'm on the fence. But you know, Clayton Kershaw, my favorite pitcher right now, he went to bat. He's like, look, you better get a fucking church group out here right the fuck now. He told him, like, yeah, Clayton Kershaw, he's our best pitcher, and he's like, no freaking way are we doing this. All right, Queen 9 and 944 comes up. We're gonna bet half the pot. I'm going up against the. Oh, and he called me. Oh, but there's a flush now. I got a backdoor flush draw, so let's bet. Did you catch your flush? Did you? What kind of flush do you have? He doesn't have a flush because he would have called already. If he had the flush, he would have called. But there's a full. Oh no, he raised.
He's got the ace, maybe.
He might have a full house. I can't call. He might have the full house. Oh, I would have had unless he had the king of spades, I would have beat him unless he had a full house. You can't take that risk.
No, yeah. Oh,
you can't take that risk.
Yeah, he might have had the king, although.
Or he would have had a full house. I mean, there's a full house beats me, and a higher flush beats me. There's no way you're gonna call that.
Yeah.
The Dodgers are the Packers now. What do you mean, Mike Jones? Oh, never mind. I'm guessing he's gonna say they're the Fudge Packers now. Fudge Packers now. He bluffed me? You think so? So earlier, when I was down to like 50,000 chips, I had an ace king, and there was an ace on the board, and this guy went all in. And there was another person all in already. So I was like, there's no way he's going to bluff me because the other person's all in already, right? When somebody's all in, normally it's good etiquette not to raise. And so I folded thinking he's raising for a reason, and it turns out the fucker had a worse ace than me. I was so pissed at him. Because I would have knocked the other guy out of the tournament too. Ooh, they're calling me. I'm going to check for a minute. Oh, there's my ace. Now what you going to do? What you going to do when they come for you? Bet. And I'll bet. I'm going back in first place. Hopefully. Just fold. They're thinking hard. Alright, they folded. Thank you. Is Hope still around? Yes, I'm in first place again. 1 million chips.
No, the Hope just dropped right as you said that.
Ooh.
Hope, you left us?
Scare. She left you.
So by the way, guys, if you don't know, you're hearing only Mr. Bill on the channel and Andy from Colorado. Andy doesn't have a channel, but Mr. Bill does. Mr. Bill, you want to shout out your channel?
That's all right. Only a Mr. Bill on YouTube and Twitch. And since you can't use Facebook, only a Mr. Bill, if you try to make a channel like that, they'll ban you automatically. So my name over there is Mr. Bill Freedom, I believe.
Why will they ban you for saying only Mr. Bill on Facebook?
I don't know. Once on January 7th, they took my channel down because I was
Were you streaming
in Salem
me?
and I was in Salem and everything. They had a playback, I think, of Steve's channel while he was watching the activities in DC at that day. So my camera may have been on the stream during that time. That's probably why they did it as they were visiting the people's house.
So you were streaming me. By the way, so I have a question for you guys. So
or whoever, somebody else is restreaming you or other people that were there, and that I had my camera on a projection of it at this in Salem. They had an outdoor TV thing going on, so I was watching that. Go ahead.
Goofy wants to know if you only have your Discord, Mr. Bill.
Yeah, she was on it yesterday.
He said, "Yeah, you were on it yesterday." Well, of course she hears you. What am I talking about?
Or what? Yeah, should have a Discord. Let me see. Does she need a link or something?
Yeah,
she's on
what's up, Red Librarian? I haven't seen you in a while. So, Mr. Bill, I forgot what I was gonna ask you.
You're in my Discord, Goofy. I just looked. I'll even send her a message from my Discord.
I don't know why this person must have I don't know, what do they have the straight? I bet you they have a straight.
Yeah.
Or they have 3 of a kind. What do you think?
Like, I can't tell if like how far behind. I'm looking at the YouTube now, but I mean, I do have Rumble chat up here, right?
Well, I guess you can hear the music, so you can tell that they called and I won. All right, we're down to 3 participants, folks. So if you want to know what third place pays $4,031.
Nice.
Holy shit! I'm like getting nervous now.
They might withhold.
Well, I don't know, because they're not supposed to be letting me play here in California, so who knows?
You're just playing for Monopoly money anyway, so
it's just Monopoly money, guys.
Yeah, it's not real.
It's fun money. Holy shit! I actually have a real chance of winning first place right now.
Facebook, Mr. Bill Freedom. I think you're on my Facebook, Goofy, if I recall.
Goofy, I don't think you're on my Facebook, and I don't think I'm on yours, Mr. Bill.
I have to use my personal page basically because I can't even make a page hardly anymore without Facebook taking it down. So I'm changing my regular name to Mr. Bill Freedom, so just to have a presence on Facebook.
Well, the only way that I got my Facebook page, so the minute it wasn't right after January 6th, they took me down after I was on HBO. When I was on HBO, they took me down. But I had my wife had a thrift store. We had a Facebook page, so that's what I use for Facebook now. So it says Eddie Block Thrift because you can't change your last name.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah,
and our thrift store was called B&B Thrift Store for Block and Block. And
I gotcha.
Ooh, they're good. They want all in, and I have Ace King. I have to call, don't I? I have to call. And they had King Queen. They had all, and the Queen showed up. Give me a Jack. Just give me a Jack. Fuck.
Oh, he's got a Queen King. Oh wait, the Queen. Ooh, ouch.
That one hurt.
Oh man.
But I had to. It was Ace King.
Yeah.
Fighting for a second now.
Goofy said I was only on HBO back when I did porn. A tall redheaded chick. I might want to see that porn.
Goofy, I haven't seen that movie you were talking about that Matt Walsh did. So.
Oh, the What Is a Woman?
Yeah.
Elon. Yeah.
Is that the one that they're all going crazy on YouTube or on Twitter for?
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm not sure what other platforms don't like that, so I wasn't going to say the name.
Yeah, I'm on Twitter. I don't drink Coke anymore because they went woke, but I mean...
I saw that Bud Light in your hand the other day. Come on down. Just kidding.
Actually, after the Bud Light thing, when I had that big winter storm here, and PG&E came by and they fixed our electricity for us. So I bought them a 12-pack of Bud. I wasn't sure what they drank, and they're like, "Oh, we can't drink." So I had it. So I was like, "Well, fuck it, I'm gonna drink it."
Yeah.
I mean, once you paid for it, you already paid for it. They already got their money. So I mean, it's.
Yeah, you may as well.
And I have a question. So I see all these pictures where they're selling a 12-pack of Bud for like $3.99 and shit like that, right? I looked around here. They're not selling it for $3.99. It's still $20. I think those are all. I think that's all fake news.
No, you live in an area, right, where I don't know. It's different.
Because I live in California.
Yeah. Yeah, you're in California, so I don't know. I haven't checked. I haven't looked at the actually I haven't really had anything to drink at all hardly this year.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I just haven't really. I did have a beer earlier today for dinner. I mean, but I was out. But I haven't been in the liquor store, so I don't even know what it looks like in there here.
So Andy, do I have to go with you in October and get like party with you when you go to your little wedding thing? Take Donnie. We'll go pick up some more psycho chicks that lay on the floor and try and train Donnie for me.
Oh God, yeah. That was on Fremont Street there, right? So
No. That was I was when I got my weed slushy. It was right in that.
Yeah.
Right by the
Oh,
weed
yeah.
slushy.
She was crazy.
The girl on the floor she just was in love with Donnie. She just, I want to take him home. Can I keep petting him?
Wasn't she the one that? I mean, she was like being mean to him though too, right?
Yeah, she was. I finally had to tell her to get the fuck away from my dog.
Yeah.
I don't know why I called this him, but I did. But now I'm about to get a flush. The flush is gonna hit. I can read the cards. What was that Nicolas Cage movie to where he could see things like 7 minutes?
Magician.
It was what?
Knowing, I think. Knowing. There might have been another one.
No, I don't think that was it. They were in Las Vegas, and holy shit, what the fuck do I do? Oh my, I don't know what to do.
Something, wasn't it?
So I have a flush draw. There's 2 cards left. They're putting me all in. Well, I'm not all in, but fuck me. I have nothing to go with it. I can't. I know the flush. Oh, good thing I didn't, because they had a better flush than me. And I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, I did the right thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, red librarian dogs are lady magnets for sure.
Oh, that guy had it.
Yeah, he kicked my ass on that one.
I was hoping the guy that to the left there would have won it. That way you would have guaranteed second place.
I know, right?
No, well.
Say optimize battery charging. Scheduled to finish charging by 3 a.m. I don't know what that means.
Oh, I had to turn that shit off.
What do you got to turn off?
The optimized battery charging. You know, like it was actually doing things where it's checking to see if are you using green energy like from windmills.
There is no. How do they know if you're using green energy?
I have no idea, but supposedly, yeah, they're checking to see that you're using clean power,
What?
and I don't know how the hell they do it, and so I don't even know that they do it, but I was like, whatever. I was wondering though why it was taking my phone so much longer to charge suddenly.
So I got a question for you, Andy. I've got these now I use the little magnetic chargers, you know? They charge a lot faster, but it doesn't last as long. What do you think? Am I just imagining that, or do you think that's true?
I don't I don't know. I thought I don't know that I didn't notice them not lasting as long. I just noticed that it was taking my phone longer to charge when they did that optimized charging stuff.
Okay.
But I don't know, like.
Well, I have the.
Not
Do you have the magnetic
necessarily
charger?
when it was on me.
Do you have the magnetic charger?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you do? Okay. I noticed ever since I started using the magnetic charger, it doesn't last as long. Mike Jones.
Yeah, I
says
haven't
that.
noticed that. But
Ooh,
that's, I don't know. I have also an old iPhone 12 Pro Max, and the battery is definitely doesn't last as long as
the
it used
12
to
Pro
anyway.
Max has the fucking the wireless charger on the back. I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, he called me. Oh, and he had, give me a club. Oh, I'm out. Oh. I'm out.
Oh. Damn.
But did you see how much I won?
Third place.
What was third place?
$4,031.20.
Wow.
Nice.
Fuck. Second place was $1,000 difference.
Yeah.
I had to though. I had the pair and I had the flush draw. Fuck.
Yeah.
C'est la vie. All right.
Yeah.
It's
It
the
is
raw,
what it
Sarah.
is. It is what it is. Third place.
Sarah.
But I mean, I can't believe I'm complaining about winning $4,000 fucking dollars.
Yeah. Get a grip.
Yeah.
Right?
But I would too.
Yeah.
I'd be
Especially
like,
when I was on
I
first.
could have had so much more.
I was in first for so fucking long. I mean, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's get rid of that one. So we're just showing Discord now so you guys can... Oh, wait, though. It's all messed up because I forgot. Never mind. Anyway, so how's everybody doing tonight?
Be good.
Okay.
Like, it's
As long as
Yeah.
nobody's gives any spoilers for that show, so
What show?
Oh,
manifest.
Manifest. So Hope, is Manifest getting
okay.
much better? Is that what you're saying?
What?
Is Manifest getting that much better? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, all I said was, I guess, the ending to the show, and
It wasn't like a
Mr.
lost
Bill's
ending.
like, Mr. Bill's like, don't tell me the ending.
Oh, that's right.
You
You
can tell
saw
me
you
the
saw
ending.
the
Hey,
ending.
hey. Where's the mute button?
Yeah, I don't want to know about the ending. So what I did is, because it had been so long since they showed season 3, I want to go back and watch season 1 through 4 or 3 before I go to 4.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's really good. That's all I'm gonna say. And I guess the end. I was like, I bet this is what happens. And
You
that's
guessed
what
the
happened.
end. So
Do they have an alternative ending? Some shows have an alternative ending where this could happen
No.
or this could happen. What movies have done that before?
So I got a question for
Awesome.
all you guys then. Since we're talking about Manifest.
What it
So I'm watching it over again. And in the second or third episode, if you don't know what the story's about, is people are on a plane. They're coming back from Montego, Japan, or Jamaica or whatever.
Jamaica.
And the plane never lands. And then the plane lands, what is it, 5 or 6 years later, something like that?
5 years later.
5
4
years later.
I think.
I think it's 4 or 5 years later.
Yeah, whatever.
And so one of the main characters is, he comes back and his wife has moved on already. So she had another man in her life. And his daughter liked the new man in his life. What would you do? I mean, like, I was thinking about it today. How does that work in court? Think about this. You come home, you've been gone for 5 years. Think about what's that show with Tom Hanks?
Castaway.
Castaway, right? They think you're dead. You're gone for 5 years. You come back all of a sudden, and they've moved on.
Mm-hmm. It'd be hard.
How does that work?
Well, if you watch Outlander, the same thing happens because it's a time travel thing that that happens in Outlander, and
We'll have to watch it.
the lawyer back in the 1700s in Scotland says that it is that the first marriage, like the marriage that they had while they were gone, is annulled because the first
Still
husband or wife is
holds
back.
true. Really?
I have no idea, but that's what it said in the show.
But okay, I'm gonna ask each one of you the same question. Then we'll start with Mr. Bill. Mr. Bill,
What?
You're married. I don't know if you're married or not. I honestly don't know. But if let's say you're married, your wife goes on a trip, the plane never lands. It's been 5 years, and you're dating somebody. You finally decide, you know what, I'm going to date somebody else. You fall in love. You're ready to get married again. And your first wife shows up. The plane lands. What do you do?
I'm a modern kind of guy, and I like women. And how can I say this without? I don't know. That sounds bad.
Like, do you go?
I don't know.
Do you say, well, you're only 32, but my other wife is 31, so I'm going to stay with the 31-year-old? I mean,
or just get a bigger bed.
Or just get so we already know the answer. Mr. Bill is going to say, well, you know what? I did like that Mormon religion. Now I'm a Mormon now. I can have 3 wives.
I was going to say, move to Utah, yeah.
Yeah. All right. How about Andy? Because we're going to let Hope go last because she's a female.
I don't know.
You don't know?
It'd be rough.
It'd be rough.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. I don't know. I think about my situation, right, with my wife having passed. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking if she showed up, like I'd be thrilled because I haven't. But I'm different too from a lot of people. So I don't know. I think maybe
Yeah.
other people would have moved on, and then that's a huge moral dilemma.
No.
I don't know how that works.
I'm sorry. I should have probably never asked Andy because I know his
Oh no,
thoughts.
it's okay.
Me and Andy are personal friends, so I know what he's thinking. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have even asked you, Andy.
Oh, you're good. It's fine.
Hope, what would you do?
Well, I think in Manifest, like the couple was having issues before they, whichever spouse it was, went down to Jamaica and then obviously didn't return.
Yeah. Do you know the answer, or are you just trying to say that way so you're not giving us spoilers?
No, I mean, I don't know the you know. Like,
You know who cheated on it.
I've seen the end of the show, but I mean, that would be really difficult, like, because you've emotionally moved on from the person because you thought that they were dead.
Yeah.
So for them to come back and then completely upend your world again, like.
So do you think the fact that you
that's-
were fighting before they left, maybe that was God's way of getting you to separate from them?
I think it would be like, how,
We're in trouble, Groz here.
yeah, Girl finally figured out that you're live. Girl, he's live everywhere, so
My
don't say
answer is
anything.
I kill everybody. Everyone dies. I kill everybody instantly. Damn it. Why'd you do that to
You're gonna
me?
get kicked off YouTube now, Eddie. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you just got us
Kill
kicked off of YouTube.
everyone. I just kill everybody.
In a video
sorry,
game.
Hope. I'm sorry, Hope. I interrupted you.
But I mean, it's just a emotional issue that, I mean, it would be different for everybody. Like, if you would want to go back to that person if you were having issues with them beforehand, or if you weren't having issues, like, that'd be a totally different thing. And I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, hey, Grot, I'm going to send you a text real quick of how much you missed me winning in this poker tournament.
No, I seen it.
Oh, you seen it?
Yeah, $2,700. It's pretty damn good.
No, you're
that was
way
the first
off.
one.
Oh,
No, I'm talking.
there's.
I was in a poker tournament tonight. That's why I was live.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's still alive, so just so you know.
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah, I know.
So draw. If I was excited more than the $2,700 that I won the other day, how much do you think I won today?
36.
Close.
Really?
$4,031.20.
Holy crap! You're kicking it.
And I was in first place, and first place was over $7,000. But I had Ace King, and this guy went all in against me, and I called him, and he fucking.
I hate Ace King. I hate Big Slick. Will do that to you every time.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, Goofy.
David, we got David Devine, we got Mike Jones, we got Goofy.
I hate David.
All
Hey,
right.
Mike.
Hey, David, we'll ask David a question too, but we're gonna ask him since Graw's here. So there's a show we've been watching. It's called Manifest, and one of the characters in the show was married and they got on this plane, and
I'll be right back.
the plane disappeared, and then all of a sudden they landed 5 years later. This person's spouse, when they landed, was dating another person. So let's say you're the person, Graw, that your wife went on a plane trip and never came back, and you started dating somebody else, and then 5 years later your first wife shows up, or the wife that you were dating, you know what I mean? What would you do?
It's kind of like Castaway, wasn't it? It's kind of what happened. He showed
Similar,
up
yes.
or whatever. She's remarried.
What would you do in that position? You're in love.
Yeah.
You're in love with the new person, right? You've been dating him for 3 years. You're in love with him. What would you do?
I would find out who she was going to vote for. I need you to watch it. I need you to let me know who you're going to vote for this year, so I can put up the and
Who's the better cook?
Yeah,
that's definitely.
and then it's like,
I never thought about who's
Okay.
the better cook, Andy. That's a good thought.
yeah, and the one that's been gone for 5 years or whatever, obviously she hasn't been on Tinder, or she hadn't been on MySpace, she hasn't been on OnlyFans. So that's a plus. You gotta look at those things.
That is very, 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 very true.
Yeah, I would also want to make sure that she has not been on the internet in the past 2 years.
Okay. Goofy asks, isn't it 7 years to have someone declared dead? Is it that long?
Really?
I don't know if it's that long or not.
My last girlfriend's been dead to me for more than that.
I'm trying to think. So if it was me, it would depend. See, but if you ask them who they vote for, and they haven't been around for the last 5 years, elections, in the last 5 years, changed quite a bit.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they'd be able to answer that. I don't know.
That's kind of my point. You can't really answer it, until you live it. I would think.
Well, I wouldn't say who you're voting for. I'd just be like, are you a liberal or Democrat? I mean, a liberal or conservative. Yeah. Maybe that might be the better question.
Oh, sure. Go ahead and try to explain my joke.
Sorry, Hope. I don't drink wine. I'm surprised Hope drinks. Hope, I'm going to tell your parents. Does your parents know you drink?
I know.
I drink wine.
If you guys don't know, Hope has some of the strictest parents in the world. Is she still here? Can she yell at me?
Oh, I didn't know that. No, she's not here.
She's in YouTube chat.
No, she's not here.
No, she's here. She's muted.
I got the easy fix to it, though, Eddie.
What's that?
Make sure you marry somebody who knows what marriage is till death do us part in both cases. So since she didn't die, then she's come back and hang out with her as long as she votes red, of course. But and then the person you're dating or whatever would also have that same belief in her mind or whatever. Marriage is till death do us part. She'll realize, okay, his first wife is not dead, therefore they're still married, and she would make her way out if she married a second wife.
You know, Mr. Bill, that's very good. I agree with that. However, I was married to a Mexican woman, and she kept saying it's till death do us part. But yet she was cheating on me, so.
Well, that's another good reason for me to kill you.
She wishes you were dead, is what that one was, right?
Right.
What were you going to ask me, Addie?
Can we hit the rewind button? I already forgot. It's been a long day. It was oh wait.
Eddie's kicking in.
Oh yeah, it was about your parents. Does your parents know you drink?
Yeah.
Okay.
I drink with my parents.
Okay, I was just gonna say because I know your parents are like really strict on you.
No.
No offense.
My dad has gotten me drunk before.
But yet he
At a
won't.
wine tasting.
But yet he won't let you go in the truck with me somewhere.
Oh, God,
Actually,
Daddy.
that's a smart dad.
Hell, I wouldn't let you go. I wouldn't let her go on the truck with you anywhere.
But Taiho was there. Taiho was there.
If it was a Tonka truck, maybe.
It was, yeah.
Actually, though, I don't know if
Just kidding.
I don't know if Hope can get in my truck.
It's a height thing.
Yeah, I mean, my truck is 2 Hopes high, so.
At least.
And that's just to get to the bottom of the door.
Right? Andy knows. Andy's been in my truck before. Me, Andy, and Taiho are driving in Las Vegas, and so we had because Taiho went. He has trouble walking sometimes, so I brought both my scooters. So I had my regular scooter on the lift, and I had my off the scooter that you sat on, Hope, in the back of the truck.
Uh-huh.
And so like we're going to parking garages, and I'm like, I think we can make it, and we start going in there, and nope. The truck was too tall to get in the fucking parking garage because the scooter was in the back of the truck.
Yeah.
So we ended up, we had a place where we could park for free, and then we went in this place, and we're like, oh, this got to be free. And it turned out it was, what, $20, Andy? And Andy's like, I'll pay for parking. It was 25 I'm sorry. So Andy put
it was, I think it was $10, and so I put a 20 in, and it said, thank you.
No, I think it was 25, and you put in because it was you had to win back $40. Remember, wasn't it $40?
That's
you had
right.
to win?
Yeah, it was something like that. It was like I put in, but I it basically ate most of a $20 bill and didn't give me change back. It just took it.
Yeah.
Which like Vegas.
Yeah, right. So we parked. It was at the Mirage. So we parked at the Mirage. And I think it was $25. So Andy's like, I'll pay for it, whatever. So he put in $40 and it wouldn't give him change. So on the way out, we stopped to play Pie Gal. And I think Andy won a little bit more than $40, or maybe it was even, where you broke even or something like that. But
no, I think I won. No, I won like $400, $500.
Oh well, never mind then. Andy won like $400 or $500 that night.
Yeah. Yeah. That was actually that was when I was like, remember how I wanted that like extra, I wanted my $40 back, and I was like, well, here we go. Here's the 40, and then here's a $500 chip.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So,
yeah. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
And then
it wasn't $500 that I won though. I think it might have been $200 or something. Yeah.
Oh, and then we got to see a fight happen almost happen right across from us. We were on the pie gal table, the blackjack table behind us. People started fighting. It was pretty interesting that night.
I don't understand what well, it was like that guy had already been thrown out once, but I was like,
Yeah,
how did he get back in if he was starting fights?
And then remember we talked to the security guard. He'd been kicked out like 2 or 3 times that night. He would get kicked out and he'd sneak back in somehow.
Yeah.
It was fun. We had a good time in Vegas.
We did, yeah. That was fun.
Actually, what's fun? So you say you're going in October, right? We went last October, and remember that's when the big the race was. So maybe Portland Andy will be in October again. Maybe I might go and we'll hang out with Matt, or I'll hang out with Matt and Portland Andy, and maybe we'll hang out.
Yeah, it'd be sweet. Yeah, that was actually kind of part of the reason I even brought it up. I was like, that's the time of year I could see being there. It's What
was that race called? Let me text Matt right now. Because hey, Mr. Bill, you know Portland Andy, right?
It was the NASCAR race.
No, it wasn't a NASCAR. It was a race, but it wasn't NASCAR. It was a dirt track.
Oh.
I mean, it was it's a NASCAR. I think it was NASCAR sanctioned though. It was.
Yeah, I thought you was there last time. You was there was the NASCAR race was in town.
Well, no, not the last time I went. It was like 3 times. I've been there twice since.
Oh, okay.
But we went to where the NASCAR race is, but we were on the dirt track side. It was funner than hell. I mean, these cars are hauling ass in circles, you know, and the dirt clods are coming up and hitting you in the head. And we're in the pits, you know.
You learn real quick not to sit in turn 4. Just saying.
We were in turn 4.
Yeah.
We were.
But we were there with all the mechanics and all the guys in the other cars, and everybody's like really, you know, because we knew Matt Rogers, and it was his crew that was like working Portland Andy's car. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Have you ever met Matt Rogers, Mr. Bill?
No. Is he a live streamer or?
No, he's not a live streamer, but he's the tow truck driver at the racetrack where Portland Andy goes and races at.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. No, I haven't seen him. I think I've seen him in Andy's chat once or twice, but.
Yeah, he's a Marine. He's a real cool dude. Real nice guy.
I saw Portland Andy last time I saw him was at a little car show in south of Portland out here.
Mm-hmm.
Safer kind of place or whatever. It's like, hey, like people kept saying, Portland Andy's there, Bill. Portland Andy's there. So like, okay, I'll go say hi to Portland Andy.
Last time I saw Portland Andy was because he was supposed to come see us in Vegas, but he was sick. So I didn't see him then. But the time before that was when I met you in Portland. Everybody
was there, yeah.
And you know, the other day I get a message on Twitter, and this person's like, "Hey Eddie, I got a question. Did you really pee on top of the Capitol?" And I'm like I'm gonna answer that fucking question, you know? They're like, "Well, I know you and Portland Andy were peeing on the grass in Oregon." Like so.
Yeah, speaking of Portland Andy, did y'all see BCP today?
No, what happened?
No.
I was wondering, was Portland Andy restreaming him? When I was watching him, he wasn't, but yeah, I was watching.
Welcome, David Devine.
Hey, David.
Hey, guys, did the live stream go down?
I don't know.
No, I'm watching it.
Oh, okay.
Still looks up.
We might. Who knows?
Yeah, it's still live.
Oh, okay. Just I lost it somehow. What's up, guys?
What were you watching on, David? On YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube.
Let me look. We may have got, we get kicked off of YouTube all the time.
Still live. Still
YouTube is still up. It looks like.
Yeah,
David,
yeah. I
David
see it.
Yeah,
got that hope. He's got that hope internet.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, he's got the Hope internet. He's got that little.
My internet did go down tonight, but that was a different issue.
Your internet went down tonight?
Yeah, that's why I left Discord earlier.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Okay.
I gotcha. Hey, Hope, what if I said, how about you come to Vegas with me and Andy in October? Your parents would really freak the fuck out then, wouldn't they?
No, it'd be more like, why do I want to go to Vegas? Like, that's the least favorite place that I would want to go.
You wouldn't want to go to Vegas? There's everything in Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas is too much.
Like the devil.
No.
She'd have to go to downtown Portland, I think.
I don't like people that much, Eddie.
Wait, Hope, you love food. Oakland. Vegas is the food capital of the world, isn't it?
I was trying to do the church lady. Satan.
I've been to drag shows.
Well, so have I.
I don't get that.
So here's what.
Ask me how many drag shows I've been to.
I already know the answer to that. That's 0.
I'd say at least 300 by now.
Yeah, I'm at one right now, actually. Yeah. Hey, man,
you're the main attraction, aren't you?
Exactly. I go on at 9.
Real quick, right now, guys, we have 3 streamers on this channel right now. We have only Mr. Bill, we have David Devine with 2 I's, Diviine. David, give everybody your channels.
Yeah, that was 3 eyes.
That's 3 eyes.
Well,
yeah, it's just
it's the 2 plus 1.
He's got 3 eyes. It's easy to remember.
But David, where are you at? Tell everybody while we're on.
Yeah, David Divine Broadcast. But yeah, it's just Divine. That's it.
Oh, I thought there was 2 I's in there somewhere.
No.
Well, there
Well,
is. Divine.
That's 2 eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
there's-
You mean I've been getting it wrong the whole entire time? Oh shit!
yeah,
If you want to promote those
I
mushrooms,
thought there were 3 eyes.
No wonder nobody goes to David's show for mine because I say it's
everyone's looking
DIVI.
for 3 eyes. Yeah, no, it's just 2 eyes, like separated normally. Yeah. No.
Then why do you guys promote it
Yeah.
that way? You're like,
Well, on the
yes,
same
David
side of your
Divine
head.
with 2 eyes, and I'm like thinking, okay, so there's got to be 2 eyes in the DIVI.
Well, I think the 2 eyes thing is because some people spell it Devine, and it's
Oh.
Divine.
I
Yeah.
gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, David,
Yeah.
Hope, and I went to the little jail prison place where they filmed what movie? Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, Shawshank. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun that day.
Oh, it was great. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, and I still think we might have filmed a ghost, but Gra, he had to split.
waiting for the helicopters to come in when you guys were out back and you weren't supposed to be out back filming. Like, oh, we're out here where we're not supposed to be filming. No big deal.
Well,
No,
they told me I
You
could
were in that
film.
plastic bag.
Yeah, the plastic bag. He puts the plastic bag on his camera. It's got a hole in it, and we're all like, he's going to jail. He's going to jail.
I did. Hope made sure that something she arrested me, and then she made sure that I got stuck on the elevator for the firemen to come out so she could see firemen.
Sounds like it.
I know that was funny the day I was telling my story where I had to literally jump the wall to get out, and then she told me that happened to you, and I was like, that's
See the security
unbelievable.
guard. Oh, there's a guy on camera watching David climb the fence on camera. We got a hot one on the West Wing.
Right. Well, because if people don't know, so the jail, when you tour it, there's a side that there's no inmates on. But behind that, there's a big fence, and then there's inmates. So they don't want you to film any of that.
There's actually 3 jails right there. There's
Wow.
the one that they use in the movies. There's the the lower offenders, I guess, and then there's the maximum facility.
Wow.
Security.
There you go. Well, it's just funny, and I'm following Hope. She's taking me. Where were we going after that? We went through Mansfield, and like,
Looking for a fireman.
yeah, and Tahoe is like,
we went to dinner, and you thought I was gonna
that's right, we went to
you were
dinner.
gonna relive misery with Kathy Bates.
yeah, cause she's taking us through this like forest-filled place. We're like, where the fuck are we going? And then Tahoe's like, Eddie, make sure you don't film her fucking license plate. I'm like, she's 100 miles ahead of us because she drives like a fucking bat out of hell. I'm not gonna film the girl's license plate. Like, Hope doesn't, Diesel's expensive. I do not. I feather that diesel gas button. Not
Yeah,
Hope.
right.
Hope.
Yeah.
You're behind Hope, and the stoplight turns green, and she thinks she's at a fucking drag race. She's just like,
Take off.
So my car does so much better on gas when I'm on the highway and going fast, and I mean I can get 300
sure it does.
miles
Oh,
to my tank.
That makes sense. Okay. It gets much better gas if I floor it and get up to 80 real quick.
But like when like in the city, I mean I can get like half of that, so 150
Well,
miles.
that's stop and go.
No, Mike, we weren't at the German restaurant. That was down in Columbus. They
No,
wanted to eat up where we were, so I took them to another place.
I said we'll eat anywhere. But first she took us to this place called the Six Sisters Bakery. Oh my gosh.
8 Sisters Bakery.
8 Sisters. I mean, I said 8, didn't I?
Probably 10 by now.
I think I said 8. No, but
3 eyes.
she took
Did
us.
have 3
Well,
eyes.
No, it had 5 eyes.
Eddie, it was so good. It seemed like there had to be at least 8 of them.
And those
Right?
10 sisters.
The Three-Eyed Sisters
And how
Bakery.
many brothers?
David, have you ever ate at that bakery that she took us to?
No, but she was telling me about some options that I might have to try. Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
amazing. It is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
No, that was a good time. I had a great time meeting you, and that was cool. That was a cool time, and we both had to escape.
Yeah, we did. We did. Unfortunately, you had a bad day that day, but I'm glad I got to meet you. So thank you.
Yeah,
That was cool.
yeah. Well, it was the first time because it was my first trip out of the house really since I have to deal with insulin and all that, and what it means to walk, and blah blah blah. So
Welcome
but it was
to my
good.
world,
Yeah,
my friend.
yeah. Right.
You're coming into my world now.
Yeah. Right. I got you.
But I mean, the day before I was at Graw's house, and we had fun at Graw's house and hanging out with him and Joe. And
Yeah, I did a drag show for him privately.
oh, he did.
Oh, that was nice.
He did.
It was a good
Oh,
time.
now that's special.
He did, and
Stay
him,
there.
Taiho kept telling Gra what to do, and Gra just took it up. Never mind. I'll shut up.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna say a joke, but I forgot we're on everything right now. We gotta be good. Hey, Gra, you want a courtesy water?
Yeah.
Guys, I joke about Ty. I love Ty. I love Taiho. He's the best friend you can ever have in the world. He is just not fun to travel with. That's it. But who is fun to?
For 29 days or however many it was.
Yeah, right. Right. I mean, who can travel good for 29 days straight?
Halfway through, I was waiting every night. I just wanted to tune in to see who's going to die.
I saw him.
And
I
how?
was watching. I won't say who, but he came up. He was at the border a couple weeks ago, and Taiho was there with somebody.
Well,
Yeah.
probably with Ben Bergquam.
Yeah. Well, he was with Ben. Yeah.
And let me, I guess you're watching a Cookie Monster, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I just got that. Oh, that's funny. I was like, wait, Cookie Monster? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I did not want to admit it. You know what I mean?
It's all right. I watch him. Hey, you know what?
So Andy just got off the airplane. It's okay.
People that watch him are the same people that watch NASCAR. They watch it for the wrecks,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean,
yeah.
That's why.
you know what?
That's why everyone's watching right now. Type 1 in the chat if you think.
Well, that's why. No, we have maybe 20 people watching right now, maybe 30. But those are the people that are there for you every single night. He has people that watch him because they want to see him get in a fight, which he never does. But yet, we have regulars that watch us because they're cool people. The people that watch yourself, Mr. Bill, yourself, David, we have good followers. We don't have people that just watch us because they want us to get in a fight.
Yeah, watching Cookie Monster's like watching Groundhog Day. It's like, maybe tonight it's going to happen.
Right?
Yeah.
So, it is what it is,
It works.
I'm not jealous. He makes his money and shit like that. As long as he keeps my name out of his mouth, I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at your phone.
Huh?
Look at your phone.
Look at my phone. I'm looking at. Oh wait, it's nighttime, so.
Eddie, Hope, you posted my drag show pictures again.
Yeah.
No, hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you what she's showing us. I can put it on this.
But anyway, it was cool to see Taiho down there. Yeah, at work. It was cool.
Yeah, Ty is a great, awesome guy.
So what happened, Dave? Was there was there a bunch of illegals?
Yeah, well, what happened was, like Eddie said, Cookie Monster showed up, and then there was Taiho, and he was like, "Oh, here's our good friend Taiho," and Ty had he was with Ben, but he was like staying back, so he had to he had the walkie-talkies or the ham radios. Maybe he was handing them out. He gave one to Cookie, and he was just, they were down there filming people coming in.
This is what Hope just sent me.
Man, look at that. Right.
That's.
But it was neat to see how prepared Ty-Ho is. Just like when I met him with Eddie, he had like all the gear,
That's Ty.
He had walkie-talkies. He's just a really prepared, a really good. I don't even know what you would call him, an activist or a streamer or what you would call him. But he just seems really. He's a really cool guy that's prepared. Definitely, yeah.
Ty is great, but the problem is I have ADD, so it's really hard because Ty has to do everything perfectly and slow and calculated,
And he does it. It's start to finish with Ty. His interaction at the J6 corner was epic. I'm like, this could go on all night long. This may be the song that never ends.
Well,
that's like when we went to Mansfield prison because they had a sign, no tripods, no cameras, no all this. So me and Ty went in one door where Eddie came in the back, but where me and Ty were standing, Ty was trying to hide all the gear into a backpack, but he was he had to break it all down. It was crazy because the sign was built for us. Because then once we got past the entrance gate, it was like everybody whipped out their cameras and their stuff. Yeah.
And here I come with a fucking tripod on the back of my scooter.
Yeah, that's what I tell Mrs. David. I say, me and Ty had to pack to get in, and then we meet up with Eddie, and here he comes. He's just like a film studio.
And they didn't say a daggone thing.
No,
the number of times that we talked to him.
Yeah, that's what I told her too. I told her that all the time that they didn't say a word to us, and
then poor Ty-Ho having to dismantle the go-kart so it could get in the elevator. He pulled it.
Oh yeah.
Take this off. Take that off.
Right.
Pull it in. I still don't fit.
We're like, no, throw it away.
And it's not just he's slowly trying to take it nicely off, and I'm just like, fuck it, just.
Yeah, it was funny. Oh, it was so funny.
I felt bad though, right? It's because I have my my normal scooter. It's smaller than the one I took to his house, And then not only that, the seat was broken. It was. I just thought it was funny. Gra and Ty-Ho have never talked to each other personally. They may have talked through chat on here, and we're driving.
Very little.
Yeah, we're driving, and I'm like, "Oh, Gra's here. That's whose house we're gonna stay at." And then Ty-Ho just starts saying, "All right, Gra, I want you to have this for me. I want you to go get this tool. I want you to go find a 10-foot pole." And I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing, bro?"
I need 2x6 cut off at 18 inches.
Right? And I'm just like, Ty-Ho, you don't know fucking Gra from the guy down the street. How are you telling him that he needs to fucking bring this shit? And that's not even how I'm gonna fix my scooter.
So when we finally get here and we got Eddie's go-kart upside down in the living room, all of us surrounded it like it's a
NASCAR
project.
Yeah, it's a NASCAR. It's like, I need a pry bar, and I'm like, okay, go out in the garage, and so he just comes back with an armful of pry bars and flat bars and everything that I've got in the toolbox.
Well, there's always those, and just playing in bands of yours, there's always the guys that help the musicians out, and they go at it just like Ty. They're like the tour managers, you would call them. He's like a tour manager, and he does whatever it takes to get you to the next stop.
Right? Especially when I have Ty there, I know there's always going to be a backup of something. Because Ty he gets up at 3:00 in the morning to watch Fox News because we're in California, so he wants to watch the news right away, and so he's just used to it. So when we're out, I wake up and I'm like, all right, we got to be there at 10. I'm gonna get up at 9:30. It takes us 20 minutes. That's me. I wake up and and I'll look over and Ty's just got like, when you get to the
Well,
hotel.
because you're an entertainer and a creator, but we all need people like Ty for sure.
do.
You know, people that are prepared, because you think more of the probably entertainment or creator side. You know.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm also the person that takes everything with me too, but I'm not as bad as Ty. I'm not. I shouldn't say as bad. I'm just not as much into the work as Ty. That's a better
Yeah.
word.
No, I get it. We need each other, but yeah, I get it. It is frustrating.
Because like Ben Berkwam, he's the guy that like I used to get pissed. Like I remember one day we drove 7 hours to the border in my truck, so I'm driving. We go film at the border all day long. We get back to the hotel around like 8 o'clock at night. And then, so I'm taking all my SD cards and I'm downloading into my computer. And Ben looks at me. He's like, all right. He's like, we need a 3-minute video by 7 o'clock in the morning. And it has to be uploaded at 7 to America's Voice News, or Real America's Voice News is what it is now. And he's like, I'm going to bed. You know what to do, Eddie. So I would stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning after I drove all day long, filmed all day long. I'm just like, this motherfucker, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
It's
sucks.
rough. But we had to but Ben's the talent, you know? I was the backup guy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
That was your gig. That was your job.
It
You know,
was.
that little short time that I did my roadie thing for Skinnerd. You know,
mhm.
after they're through playing and everybody's partying and having a good time, it's time for us.
Haul out
Load the truck, get
yeah.
everything off stage, pack it all up.
Right.
But and you know what's funny is that's where I became humbled, because I found myself, like you're just saying, Eddie, I found myself on gigs where, all right, there was somebody doing that for me, and then you know I realized who the guy doing that for me was, and he was way more talented and successful than me, you know. But it just so happened at that certain moment in time, he happened to be doing it for me. But then we became good friends, and so it's a good lesson to always remember, not to appreciate those people, because a lot of times those people are just like dudes that do the same thing. They just took that gig or whatever, you know.
Yeah. And I tell everybody, I love Ty. I love him to death. He's the greatest friend you can have in the world. But it's just, it's hard to travel with him, you know, sometimes.
Yeah, well, yeah. I get it. Yeah.
You know,
For a month?
Yeah, for a month, you know. I mean,
you know what you should do, Eddie? You know what would be a fantastic stream? Once a week, you guys should come on and just tell, like, 1 hour stream and just talk about one particular thing, like, the bridge incident, or
The window, man! I need to crack the window.
or
I had a window down.
Oh my gosh, Eddie, I thought of you when I went on vacation, because my mom would do the window thing and it drove me absolutely mad.
well, when you're on the freeway and they open up that one window, doesn't your fucking ears go like this?
Yes,
yeah.
so much.
Yeah, it's like a D flat. It's like it's got that hum to
Yeah.
it.
But think about doing like a 1 hour once a week, you and Ty talking about your trip, like one topic, and then and let people ask. That would be funny.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, like,
let your frustrations out.
I told Ty, you know, I was gonna give him a show. I was like, hey, you know, I'll give you 1 hour once a week. You know, ask Ty, because like Gra told me, he's like, man, Eddie, I want to ask Gra everything. I mean, not Gra. I want to ask Ty everything, and Ty will bore you with his talk, but if you actually listen to him talk, it's like the most interesting stuff you've ever fucking heard in your life. You know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You don't. I mean, he's obviously he's been doing this his whole life. You could tell that. You know. I mean, the gig work, the really important work. You know.
Yeah.
You could tell he's been doing it his whole life. But yeah, anybody that you go on the road with, it gets annoying. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Because everybody has quirks. Yeah.
Well, like, I had a boss, and he was dating this girl, and we were working up in Anchorage. And then like a couple months later, I saw him at a job. We were in Ontario, I think, in California. And I was like, hey, you know, where's Linda? He's like, you ever want to figure out if you want to marry a chick? Drive 5 days straight with her. And that's what happened with me and Ty. I love Ty to death. He is probably one of my best friends in the world. But just that driving across country, it got to the both of us. I mean, I showed up at Graw's house after 2 days of driving, and he's like, how many more days you got with this guy, Eddie?
I didn't want to say anything other than that.
He's like, you're not going to make it.
I'm not sure you guys are going to make it.
He didn't say it, but he insinuated it.
Yes.
That's funny.
Like Ty's like telling us, you know, I want this, I want that, and so Graw's like, why don't you go look in the garage? I think it might be. Graw didn't give him specific.
What the toolbox was. He came in with like a small hammer, a giant hammer, and a medium-sized hammer, 4 or 5 different pry bars, and can't remember what else, Eddie. But
I mean, once again, folks, I laugh at Ty, but I love this man with all my heart. Right? Like, we're mad at you. I haven't talked to him since that trip, but I love Ty.
Yeah, you guys had enough time to get over it, and you can laugh about it now.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what, a trip like that, you remember the good times, but it's the bad times that you laugh about later and remember it.
Right.
You know, some of my favorite stories to tell on like, we'll go on like bike runs, you know. We'll pack up 10 or 12 of us on bikes and pack up. You don't talk about how many Jello shots you did and all. I mean, you do eventually, you know, some. But what you talk about was the hangover you had having to ride home 120 miles in 120 mile
right,
120 degree temperature at 120 miles an hour with 100 hot wind blowing in your face, hungover. All you want to do is get home. That's what you remember. It's a story. It's the bad decisions make great stories.
Speaking of Ty, hey David, did you see him today? It's like I wonder if he's home. I might send him something to his house, like send him a gift. Just like
No, I didn't know. Yeah, I just seen him. I seen him pop up on that stream that night. Yeah, that was like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, oh wow, there's Ty. You know.
Well, and he's probably home. I'm just gonna send him something.
Yeah.
Send him like a random gift.
Get on eBay or your Walmart app and send him a case of water.
He doesn't.
Oh my God.
But he doesn't want the case of water. He wants the courtesy water. He wants the.
That would be courtesy water, wouldn't it? Oh wow, courtesy water at my door.
Case of water.
So what's so interesting about him though is I don't think he doesn't even have his own YouTube channel, does he?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
No. That's why he was so unfamiliar with live stream and everything while he was in the truck. He complained about that a few times too, you know.
Yeah.
But my favorite part about Ty-Ho is and this is a new word to me, he's a harvester.
Yeah, it's called harvester.
Yeah. If you're home and you cook some fish, but you don't have any tartar sauce, just hit Ty-Ho up. He's got packets of it.
Well, I mean,
harvester of sorrow.
One of the tests, you know, I'm not. Once again, I love Ty, and I'm not trying to make fun of him. Okay, we're just having fun. You know, when I make fun of people, I love them. You know, that's how I show I love them.
Sure. Yeah.
So,
sure.
Yeah.
He sent me this text, and he's like, yeah, Eddie, I think you ratted me out to the hotels because they started watching me after a while because I was taking too much food from the free breakfast in the morning.
You did. That's just it. He never did watch the chat text. Eddie'd be like, I booked a room, but I made sure I got a room that didn't have continental breakfast.
But I never ratted him out. I never did. It was just he set his alarm. He'd get up at 6 because the breakfast started at 6. He'd go down there and get 2 or 3 plates of food. He'd walk up to the room. At 6:30, he'd go down and get a couple more plates. I mean, of course they're going to catch you after a while. I mean,
he said he had a pocket full of something when he got in the truck that one morning. What did he have? Some burritos or something.
I don't know. And Andy was there in Vegas. Andy, how many times would Trio go down to the fucking breakfast and come up with shit?
Oh yeah, I was like, wow, we've got a lot of food like that we're saved up here. That's kind of been sitting around. I don't know how good it is.
Ooh,
I mean,
Mandy
it wasn't
J
really that
changed her picture.
great to begin with.
I do that with coffee. I'll have all the coffee I want. I'll go up and down, get coffee all morning. But
Oh yeah. I remember one time I was in Tacoma, and I got a call in my hotel room. We were there for a
Hi,
couple
Mr.
days.
Bill.
Later, guys.
Is Mr. Bill leaving? Oh,
Hi, Mr. Bill. How did you know he was? Wait, how did you know he was leaving?
yeah. How'd you know that?
He sent a message up in the upper right corner, the live show private chat.
Oh,
I don't see that part.
wow.
Okay.
You're like a wizard, Hope.
It
I
just
think-
showed up, like it popped up on my screen.
she subliminally told him to leave, and he's like, "Oh, I better go."
Yeah.
And so anyway, I'll make this short. They called me to go down to the lobby. I go down to the lobby, and I was with Mark. Mark was he was going to smoke some stuff, so he was super paranoid.
Oh gosh.
So I had to help the front desk explain to him that the sprinkler system in the ceiling were not cameras.
But the light turns on and off every once in a while,
Yeah. He was like, "No, David, I think they're cameras." I'm like, "No, Mark, that's the sprinkler system. I think you're fine." No, that's bullshit.
Do you guys remember before Alex Jones, people used to, way before Alex Jones in like the 90s, people were like, "You see the little thing on the TV? That's the government watching us." Do you guys remember that?
Yeah. But I'm like, yeah, Mark, just go ahead and go in your room. They're not spying on you, man. I don't know, David. I think they're spying.
Shoot. So like when Andy and I were in Vegas with Taiho, right? I had the dentist, or not the dentist, my vet gave these pills for Donnie to calm him down for when he sees other dogs, and they're not tramadol. I don't know. It starts with a T. It's something to calm people. It's like a Xanax type pill, right? And Andy's like,
Okay.
"Dude,
Tramadol.
is it tramadol?" I was like, "Man, those pain pills suck. They never work for me." And I think it was Andy that said, "Those aren't pain pills, Eddie. That'll knock you the fuck out." And I'm like, "Really?" And
Yeah.
so we're in the hotel, and I take a couple, and me and Andy are like fucking little kids that camp away, in like 10th grade or something, or like 10 years old. We're like talking back and forth, and next thing you know, I just like passed out on fucking Andy.
And then Andy drew on your face. And
No, I don't think he did anything to my face.
Eddie's like, "You know what? For all the good these suppositories they're doing me, I might as well be shoving them up my ass."
Oh, and that hotel, it didn't have a locking. I don't know if the bathroom door locked or not, but it was one of those sliding doors, like a barn door instead of the normal doors.
Oh, and Donnie, yeah, he would.
Donnie figured out how to open it. Andy's in there in the shower or going to the bathroom, and I hear, "Fucking Donnie, get the fuck out!"
I did not say anything like that. I'd be like, "Oh, Donnie, hey there."
David, to go back to what you were talking about, you and Mark walking around. What year was that? Did you guys have cell phones in? Because if you did, they probably was watching you.
Oh, well, yeah, we had cell phones. Yeah,
So
sure.
maybe he knew something. Maybe he knew something you didn't know back then. So maybe you was being watched.
Well, yeah, there was some degree to it, but he was over the top with it. Like he was, obviously with the cell phones, but he was saying he was overly paranoid about the sprinklers, which were obviously sprinklers, in the ceiling.
Uh-huh.
And it's just because what he was smoking was making him overly paranoid. That's all.
Yeah.
But no, I'm sure. Yeah, the sprinklers weren't doing it, but yeah, I'm sure our cell phones were doing. Yeah. Anything, a lot. Like Eddie said back then. The little blue dot in the TV. But yeah, of course, everything's recording us now. We're even recording ourselves. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we all carry this motherfucker around. We all carry this motherfucker around. I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, GoPros, phones, everything at all times. Yeah.
Yeah, we know we're being recorded, and we don't care.
Well, it's like the other day
Yeah.
we were talking about beers, right? And we were trying. I was at this bar and I don't drink beer, but that's all it was a beer bar. So I finally had some Pacifico, and I'm like, all right, I can deal with the Pacifico. And I'm telling the story on my stream, and the next thing you know, we see advertisements for Pacifico.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah.
I've been doing that for years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, your iPhone takes a picture of you, an infrared picture of you every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Really?
I didn't know that.
Hold on, let me stick it down my pants for a second. I'll give them a real.
Yeah, that's why I always wear a bikini. That's why I always wear a bikini, because I'm making my own personal every seconds bikini calendar.
That's why I wear
Every
10
seconds bikini calendar.
that's why I wear tinfoil underwear. Just
Mike Jones says they
man.
make fake light sprinkler heads. They make fake lights sprinkler heads.
Yeah. No, I mean Marky might have had a good point back then, and believe me, he it might have been a case, but all I was saying was I was trying to get him out of the lobbies, who they called me, get this guy out of the lobby,
Wow.
and all over the world that happened to me, where people would say, get him out of the lobby,
I worry about that Mike Jones guy sometimes. He seems like he knows too much.
Just
Yeah.
a little bit. All right, hold on. I'm going to show you guys a picture. Let me put this picture up real quick. So I saw this picture. You know how we talked about, like, life is making me more racist every single day?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So there's a picture up. Is everybody that's in my Discord chat still watching my stream?
I am.
just
Yeah.
looked it up.
Okay, tell me when you see this picture of this Camaro.
Okay.
See it?
Okay, and so my comment was I didn't want to sound racist, but I'm like, what race do you think drives that car? So are we all thinking the same thing right now, or am I being racist?
Mm,
It took me a second to figure out it was a car because I thought it was a truck.
You thought that was a truck?
yeah, those rims are ridiculous.
That's a Camaro.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those like 22s, 24s, or
No,
Why
those are 30.
Camaro?
Those are 30-inch rims on a Camaro.
that's ridiculous.
Mandy says that's
I'm only
some
40
dumb looking shit.
I'm only 58 inch tall.
Right? Yeah, those rims come up to your boobs.
Yeah, those are like half a hope high.
Yeah.
you completely negate some of the advantages that
Yeah.
having a Camaro. Like, what do you get a Camaro for? You want to drive fast and go whip around corners and stuff.
Yeah, and
I
that's
don't
not
think
fast.
you're not going to do that with this car.
No. Like I text Hope, we're watching like we watch On Patrol. We don't watch it together, but we watch it at the same time, we'll text each other like poof, that stupid commercial and stuff like that. And there's a group of people and they're acting out. And they're acting like they normally act. And I was like, oh, they're gonna get arrested for acting. I won't say it because I'm on everywhere right now. But was I being bad racist there, Hope, or what?
No, I mean, I was kind of thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Like when does it become racist? Like they say, stereotypes are racist, right? But how do stereotypes come around? Stereotypes aren't just made up.
It was like the guy at the beginning show tonight too.
At the beginning,
After that chase in Richland County.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't watch the show, it's a live show where they're cops chasing people or going after people, right? And they're chasing after like 10 guys on dirt bikes, Well, what group of people normally rides 10 dirt bikes around town because they know the cops aren't going to chase them? And they're taking off from the cops. They catch 2 of them, right? This guy's like, well, you guys are racist cops. Why'd you pull these black guys over just because they're riding on their dirt bikes and doing wheelies on the middle of the streets with no license plates? It's like,
They were
Yeah.
celebrating and
Yeah.
blah blah blah
He's like-
blah. But this guy was not involved at all. He was just a bystander.
Yeah, he's just a bystander. He's like, you guys are racist for pulling them over because they're black. And I'm like, you're the fucking problem with this country, bro. You know?
We
Yeah.
just have to start telling them, you're right. Yeah. Now back the fuck off. You know, you're right. We're all racist.
Like
They
bro,
want to keep calling us all racist. Let's just start agreeing with them. Yeah. So what? What are you going to do about it?
right?
You're right.
Girl,
Once everything becomes racist, nothing's racist. So you know they're not going to quit calling us that. So just roll with it. Yeah. My white supremacist. My sheets in the dry cleaner. Sorry.
Well, real quick, girl, you were. I'm not saying if you're in a biker gang or not, but you know people who were. You've taken me to places where there are people that were probably in biker gangs. If those people got pulled over by the cops, would they look at the cops and say, "What do you pull me over for? You're fucking racist?" Or what? Do you think they would ever think that?
Nowadays they might.
But I mean, back in the good days, they would have just been like, "Well, yeah, I'm riding a bike. I'm doing bad shit. It's just part of the course."
That's my. I think I've explained that before. I can remember guys complaining. Yeah, I was on the way to the bar, coming up here to the bar tonight, got pulled over only because I'm wearing a patch. I'm like, yeah, that's why you got pulled over, because you're wearing a patch. That's part of your lifestyle now. Deal with it. Of course, I'm thinking that. I'm not saying it out loud, but you want to be a part of the outlaw lifestyle. That's part of it.
Right.
You want to go out and you want to get 10 of you together and go out doing wheelies in the street on a dirt bike. Get ready for what you got to do.
Right. If you want to join the Hells Angels, be ready to be pulled the fuck over. Right. It's just the way it is.
I got stopped last weekend. For cop said, I'm going to give you a ticket for speeding. I said, all right. He goes, I've been here all morning. I said, well, I'm sorry, I got here quick as I could. But
oh man, holy shit! It's almost midnight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, I gotta get to bed. I'm falling asleep.
Right on, guys. Yeah, my steak's been sitting here since 5. I started that tournament. I was like, oh, I'm gonna cook that steak in an hour.
how much did you win? You win again tonight? How much?
So
Like $4 billion or something.
no.
Yeah, something like that. Trillion. How many billions in a trillion?
I
1,000.
took third place, which was
That's right.
so I won $4,031.20. But it was a $200. It was a $200 entry, and
That's still.
I may have entered 3 times instead of once. So I paid $600 to get in.
So in California, how much can you win before you have to pay taxes on it?
It's just play money, so I don't know.
It's just play money. It's not
doesn't count.
real.
Oh, well, holy shit. Are you kidding? I thought you were in cash money poker.
Gra, do you not see me fucking winking right here? It was play money.
Oh, no, I wasn't watching I'm watching the.
I wasn't
chat.
winking. I wasn't winking, but I thought you would just. I thought you know.
I get it. Okay. All right, I hear you. No, well, I was just curious because I know here it's like $1,600, and and they asked, "Do you want to pay it now?" I'm like, "Are you kidding?"
I think in California it's $1,199. Anything over that, you got to pay. You got to give them your social security number.
Right.
But when you're playing online and they're not supposed to let you play in California, and they let you play in California.
Right on. I hear you.
I don't think I don't think they're gonna rat me out to the government. You know what I mean?
You was playing Parcheesi anyway, I think, wasn't you?
Yeah. You know.
Parcheesi has 2 eyes in it.
I don't even.
Yeah,
What is-
Parcheesi with 2 eyes.
What is Parcheesi, anyways?
No idea.
It's a board game.
You just know the
Yeah,
name.
Oh.
Hey, what do you guys think of this
guys, yeah,
background?
sorry, I
is
gotta-
this background okay with you guys instead of having a green screen? Just having a white
Oh yeah,
my
you're
back
good.
wall.
Anyway, good night, everybody.
Good night, Andy.
Night, Andy.
Hey,
Night,
maybe
Andy.
I'll come hang out
Good
with you in
seeing you.
October.
Yeah. Good to talk to everybody.
Yeah, it was
Talk to you
nice
later.
seeing you.
Andy.
Here, you guys want to see? Look, You can see I got my little window out there. Got my, whoops, wrong way. There's my TV over there. We got my little air fryer. Oops, you guys can't see all my mess.
Nice. Yeah.
Oops, why is it going way the fuck down there? Where is it? I didn't think it went that far. Oops, that's why. Gotta go this way. Back.
MJ, Hope, am I behind again?
Well, you guys are seeing all my mess. You guys are seeing all the mess of my house.
Mandy, you have to come up on the panel some night. I know we keep hitting you up for that. You don't have to get on camera.
No, you can just talk. You just gotta talk, and then you can fall asleep like Helen. She falls asleep every time.
Just follow. Yeah, come up and fall asleep.
Yeah.
Mandy was on YouTube with me once on David's show.
I was in Mandy's town, and she didn't even come say hi to me. Right? Me and Ultimate were at the hotel.
You saw Ultimate.
You got to meet Ultimate?
She met Ultimate.
Wait, you went to go meet Ultimate, but you didn't go meet me?
She has standards, Eddie. She's got.
You know, I think Ultimate's still mad at me from when we hung out in DC. Or, I don't know. I talked to him once.
Oh, because you stole his money? Is that what you mean?
No, I may have been a little bit rude to him when we were on the strip when Donnie kept messing up, and I was having trouble with Donnie messing up. And he was like telling me how to train Donnie, and I'm like, you know what, this is not the right time to tell me how to train Donnie when he's fucking up, bro. Hey, what's up? Get some. But no, I just
that's not a bad house, Hope. That one, I don't mind that house.
Wait, what? Did she just text us all the house? Let me look.
Yeah.
No, she didn't text it to us.
I don't mind that one. I like that one, actually.
Remember the one that had like the different levels of floors and it had a pool inside? What was that one you sent us in Ohio, Hope?
I don't remember.
And it had like a weird design, like a weird teepee design or something like that?
Probably.
I don't know, I'm trying to remember.
This one's pretty cool. It's got like a bunch of mosaic and a bunch of art stuff in it. I don't know.
She keeps sending us house stuff. But she never buys us a house. It's in Missouri. It's in Missouri, huh?
524,000 in Missouri. For the square footage is only 2,600 square foot.
Hey, Hope, where did I buy you the socks at in Missouri? What was that place called?
Uranus.
Uranus, that's right. Uranus, Missouri.
Oh, you're.
I wear those socks all the time. I love those socks.
Do you really?
Yep. I wore them today, actually.
Oh, that's great. That's a great gift. Uranus socks? That's a great gift.
Well, it's not Uranus socks.
Like
it's cat socks. It has a cat on it.
No, they're not cats.
I thought I bought you one with the cat on it.
Something about crazy short girls or something. What does this say on it?
It's this fight like a girl.
That's right.
Crazy short girls.
Mandy J says 2,000 square feet here would be $1 million in Jacksonville.
Oh wow!
No way in Jackson. I thought Jackson I went to visit my aunt in Jacksonville like in 2010, and I was like, oh, you know, maybe I should move over where my dad's family is. And I was like, hey, I found this cool house. Look, it's only $10,000. And she just like, yeah, you don't want to live in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
She's like, you're a little too bright to live in that neighborhood.
It's a little too, yeah. Like, oh, Mandy's by a beach. Which beach? I wonder. Or
she's probably by St. Augustine somewhere, probably.
Oh, okay. All right.
Maybe, I would guess. I don't know.
That's great. I think I know somebody that their dad bought a bunch of property in Florida back in the day. They sold it for a bunch. Blah blah. Anyway, they're older now and they're building a new house. I'll tell you, I would be happy with like a really cool double wide in Florida, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't need a mansion. I don't need a mansion at all.
Oh, by the way, St. Augustine has 2 eyes in it.
Who needs a mansion? Who needs a mansion? You know?
Hey, I had fun in Miami though, for sure. All those girls.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Melissa.
What's up, Melissa?
Hey, Melissa.
I was at my buddy's house the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and he has one of these McMansions. It's just him and his wife. It is super cool. Don't get me wrong, but why would you, for 2 people? Why would you why would you lay all that money out? You
Because
know?
he can.
Crazy.
He can.
It's
I
crazy.
mean, you can't. Like my stepdad's. Like my brother's mad at me now because my stepdad's buying all this shit. Right? He came over one day and he's like, you know, you had all this money in the bank now. Where's this going? You know, because my brother's worried about his inheritance, and I'm not. I don't like my stepdad because of the inheritance, right? So we're sitting here, and like the other day, he bought this little the Miss Pac-Man game, but the stand-up version. You know, those little mini versions you see at Costco.
Oh, those are neat.
So
I
he-
like those.
Yeah, he bought that, and then he's like, man, I like this. So then he bought a Fast and the Furious one, you know, the racing game, and now he's like,
Yeah.
I want to go buy this fucking it's a pinball machine. I was like, well, you can't take your fucking money with you. You might as well. So my brother's all pissed off at me because I'm talking him into just spending his money because I don't give.
Well,
a
no,
shit.
I could see stuff like that, and also those machines. Like when I was over at my buddy's house with the McMansion,
Mhm.
he had those altered where you can add tons of games to those, right? So you
Yeah.
can add on stuff.
Yeah,
But I'm just saying, I would rather just live like within my means, and then be able to do whatever I wanted, rather than be house broke. You know.
I gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like, I would rather
That's okay.
travel or buy things, or, you know, not just have this ginormous house that took all my cash. You know, that was my point.
Well, hey,
Hi, Ryan E.
so you know what? I hope I haven't been thinking is Ryan's a girl name too, or is that just some picture you just put up to fuck with people? I don't know. If you ride up and down A1A, it's so beautiful. Every time I hear A1A, David Devine's got to know what I'm thinking of. What am I thinking of?
Yeah, Key West, Jimmy Buffett.
No, I guess I'm thinking of a different kind of
A1.
I'm thinking
A18.
Yeah. A18 Beachfront Avenue. It's a what's that guy's
Oh,
rapper?
yeah.
Vanilla Ice.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at the strip bar with Vanilla Ice one night. Yeah,
Were you really?
Yeah. Yes.
Is he a cool dude?
Yeah.
He seemed like he would be a cool dude.
I thought he was awesome. He was.
I think so too. I was surprised when I watched one of his specials or show or something. I thought he was smart. I thought he was pretty freaking intelligent.
He remodels houses now, right?
He was in Cleveland. He was playing a show, and he was here for several days. And we were at a strip club, and the drummer in my band at the time said, "Hey, Dev," he used to call me Dev. "Hey, Dev, that looks like Vanilla Ice," he said to me. And I looked over and I said, "That is Vanilla Ice." And so we cracked up, and then we went over and talked to him and hung out and drank and stuff.
They called him Vanilla Rice.
Yeah, he was he had a weird hillbilly accent. He called me Dev. "Hey, Dev, that looks like Vanilla Rice."
So
I was like, "That is vanilla." Anyway, but the girls were all bummed out because I guess he wasn't tipping enough or whatever. They thought he should be, because he had that hit, that he should be like just throwing thousands of bucks out, you know.
Yeah.
But he was, you know, he was a cool enough guy, definitely. I thought he was awesome.
That's like Gra and I were watching Steven Crowder the other day, and they're talking about Lululemon. David Devine, do you know why they called it Lululemon?
No.
so they could fuck with Japanese people because they don't know how to say the L word or the L
They
letter.
Wow.
They did that
really?
on purpose to fuck with Japanese people. Yeah.
You see him on the, you know, on the red carpet. What are you wearing? Redmond?
Oh,
What are you?
that's funny. Wow.
Like
Roo,
there's an old joke. It was from some comedian,
wow.
and he's like you know, my dad's old school. You know, my dad was in Vietnam, and so I say, Dad, we're gonna go to dinner, and he eats meatloaf on Thursdays, and he wanted meatloaf, and we took him to this Japanese restaurant, and we're like, Dad, we're at a Japanese restaurant, they don't serve meatloaf here, and he's like, all right then, I want meat roaf.
A racist would say.
Right. But I mean, that's what they used to do with their passwords, right? They would make sure there was L's in their password, because that way, if it was a Japanese spy, they wouldn't be able to say the L word.
I'll tell you, I felt so awkward one time. I went to Japan on a tour one time, and the guy came and picked me up, and we made our way out to his car, and it was this really weird long process. But anyway, he got in the wrong side of the car, and I thought he wanted me to drive, because they drive on the opposite side too.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dude, I'm not driving, man. I'm not. So we had this whole argument. He's like, no, because I thought he wanted me to drive, you know, because he was getting into what I thought was the passenger side. But so it was this long process, and he ended up being the guitar player. And then once we stopped arguing, I realized he was driving. But what a different. It's such a weird. It's not weird. It's a different culture there. What a different culture there. But they're cool. They are cool people, but it's a whole mix between, you know, England, driving on the wrong side of the road, and it's weird because they're very sexual, but not going all the way, right?
Yeah.
So like it's like sex all in your face, but not all the way sex. You know what I mean? So it's like a really wild culture to get used to when you're there. Yeah.
Right on.
I could talk for hours about Japan. It's wild.
Never been there. I've always wanted to go.
Sounds like my ex are Japanese.
Yeah, it's crazy. I have a lot of video footage from Japan. Someday maybe I'll go through it and put it up. I've really never done a lot with it, but it just amazed me, you know, especially the first place we went was Tokyo, the place that was, you know, supposed to be eliminated at one point, but then to see how built up it was, you know, and then like to get on the different trains, the bullet train, which is so sophisticated, but they had old trains, and like Osaka, which is like going back 100 and 200, 300, 400, 500 years, you know. It's wild. Yeah, it was wild. Definitely wild.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
No.
No, interesting. We're all just kind of listening in.
You got some awesome stories, David Devine. That's why we.
Yeah. Sometimes I start to realize I'm boring myself, and I got to be.
No, because I was just thinking that sometimes it's nice to hear you open up and talk about it, because a lot, you know, usually you're not that guy. You're like, I don't want to just talk about me. Sometimes sometimes it's nice to hear about your experiences that most of us never would have had or would have any, you know, type of life experience like you have. So it's fun to listen. It's good to listen to, you know, that you've been at. And especially if it's something reminds you of something, you know, we'll be talking about something. You're like, oh, that reminds me of the, you know, so.
Yeah.
That means you're feeling comfortable, more comfortable with us too, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever, you fucking old rocker.
Yeah, fuck, what a loser like me.
Yeah, whatever.
Loser.
Well, they were writing songs and shit like you expect people to sit and listen to them, and I said,
Yeah.
"Yeah,
Well, yeah, don't let me. I know I'm an a-hole. I'm sorry.
Hell,
it's funny.
if I keep winning these tournaments, maybe I can buy some of David's memorabilia.
Oh, I'd love to sell you some stuff, Eddie. I got some great stuff. Oh, I
know
really
you do. I know you got them. You got some really great stuff, and you had the provenance
Yeah.
to go with it because you were there. You got it. You know.
Yeah, I have a one of a kind. I have a piece of memorabilia that I don't even know how to price.
Really?
Yeah, it's a. I think Gra maybe have seen it. When the Ramones got inducted into the Hall of Fame, of course, the short version. Couple of them died. They were going to do a show here. I got to sing for it. They made me a jacket. I have a leather jacket. It has a biker rocker on the back. It says Ramones. Gra's seen it. It says Ramones across the top, New York City on the bottom, and the Ramones emblem. It's a one of a kind that they made for that Rock and Roll Hall of Fame show.
Mm.
That's
Wow.
No, you just need to hang on to that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what Mrs. David tells me too.
Absolutely, yeah.
But it's kind of my retirement plan, I guess.
Yeah, you're what are those called? Because I don't have one.
But there's plenty. But I have so much stuff like that. T-shirts, posters, flyers, blah blah.
Wow.
I've sent a lot to people over the years. Oh, how much you want? Nothing. I have Mark Ramone's pants, different things I've just collected. And it did, but yeah, it was just
what really makes that, if you do decide to sell it or whatever, what makes it really valuable is the New York rocker.
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Mm.
Hope says we always hear about these things, but we never get to see them. What are you talking about? He's got stuff all over his room.
Well, no, because when I first started streaming, I just wanted to stream on the basis of like, hey, let's all stream. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now I'm starting to get, like Rod just said, I'm starting to get more comfortable. I'm starting to go on other people's streams, play a little music here, there, the other thing.
Yeah, that's great too. And the song of the night was really good. I've listened to it like 5 times since then, David. It's just because, and like you said, it's a work in progress, but it's great so far. It really is because it's just really original.
You should get him to play at the summer run.
Yeah. So, but because I didn't want the whole basis of my channel to be on what I did. I just wanted to just talk to people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's not that many of us. It's 3:00 in the morning. There's not a lot of people in chat. I'll tell this story. I talked with David for over a year before I even knew he was in a band, a big rock and roll band or anything, and nothing like that. We just, I know it sounds sappy, little bromance going on or whatever, but it's the truth. I had no idea. We met, we had things in common. We talk about stuff. Then he finally told me, well, I was in the Ramones, and I'm like, I think I've heard of them. I'm not sure. But then then it took me, but I had to send him a text a couple of times. Tell me again the name of the band you were in.
Yeah.
Drunk Uncle would go nuts if he knew you were in the Ramones.
Well,
I think.
Well, at some point I became so sick with that had to be my identity. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And so, like, at any cost, I would rather just meet people and talk to them and become friends with people. Like, don't be my friend because of that. And that was kind of my play, you know. But
And I guess my point was I was still your friend, even though you told me.
that's what, and that's neat, and that's neat. And now that we're starting to do more songs, you know, and then people are inviting me to their channel to play more songs. Like, I'm starting to enjoy it again. But I just didn't want to do it. Oh, don't invite me to your channel just because of, you know, that, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, we don't invite you to the chat because of that. We invite you because you're cool as hell and you're a good friend of ours. So.
Yeah, no, and that's what I wanted to make. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Like, I think now I'm starting to feel more comfortable because I made a bunch of really cool friends, like all you guys. Yeah, now I'm sorry. All right, now we could talk about this or that. But yeah, I hated the fact that I just get in because of that, you know, and then I don't have to, for no other, you know, I don't have to. I don't know. It just, it's weird. It messes with your mind.
Yeah.
You know.
You wouldn't.
Well,
You never by any chance play with GNR, did you? You would drive drunk uncle nuts.
Oh yeah, drunk. I know. We had and that was awesome stream we had with Drunk Uncle. Wow, that one night. Remember? Yeah. That was last year.
You may have
last January.
You may have been to the Ramones, but you ain't no fucking Eddie Block. I'm just saying.
No, I know, but
it's
that's
kind of a big deal.
Kind of a big deal.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like even with the calm down thing, like which an accident, right? The calm down thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like if I go into a chat, the next 5 minutes is going to be calm down, calm down, calm down.
That's your calling card, you know. That's it's funny how that happens, you know. Like WYSIWYG is 742. It's your identity. It's your calling card. It's your bottom rocker. You know,
right.
You have David Divine, top rocker, Ohio, and then calm down as a bottom rocker on your jacket.
but like what I'm saying is like I don't come into Eddie's stream like, oh, I want to take over the stream, and then it's just like calm down, calm down. You know what I mean? I don't, and I felt I didn't want to. You know, and I felt like that's like I was like sabotaging people's streams. You know, even with the calm down thing.
I don't think Eddie would never think that anyway. He would never think that. Just saying.
Never.
Yeah. No, but I know. But,
so David, do you know where the kind of a big deal thing comes from? So
tell us. I want to hear the story. Yeah.
All right, so it was before, you know, it was when I was working with Ben. It was before I started my own show. You know, just working for Ben, and we went back to my hometown of Lompoc, California, and they had a conservative event there, and I was like, holy shit, it's a conservative flag wave. So we pulled over, you know, and people were talking. I was like, hey, I want to talk. And this guy who's running for Congress, he's like, well, we don't know who you are. You can't talk. I'm like, you don't know who I am? I'm Eddie Block. I'm kind of a big deal. And I didn't realize I said it, right? And then my best friend Carlos says, do you know what you just said to that guy? And I was like, no. He's like, you just told him you're kind of a big deal and he should know who the fuck you are. So then then the next day he sends me a text and it's a picture of that guy, you know, the beer guy. He's like, I don't know if I know this, but I'm kind of a big deal. And that's where it came from, was from my best friend Carlos, you know, because...
That's great.
The Dos Equis guy.
Yeah, the Dos Equis guy, right?
The Dos Equis doesn't have two eyes in it.
No, it doesn't.
That's great. Oh, 2 eyes to Dos Equis.
Eddie Block doesn't have 2 eyes in it either, so...
Dos Equis has 2 X's in it.
And they're not owned by Budweiser,
fantastic.
So we're good.
That's fantastic. No, and that's kind of the cool thing. Like, well, since the world ended like a few years ago, and you know, I've been watching streams and like Eddie's, who is kind of a big deal.
Really.
It's neat to make friends. I'm just saying it's really neat to make friends with people based on like, you know, just being able to meet and talk with people, you know, it really is cool. Yeah. Cause I'm telling you, this last few years, I've never met it's amazing how many how many talented people I've met, online and met in person. It's really cool.
Yeah, Hope's about right here, maybe.
I'm definitely not talented, so I'm not on that list.
No, Hope isn't. No, so you don't even, David, you haven't watched it. Like, if you're not on our show all the time, like, we that's how we measure things now. We're like, how many Hopes tall is it?
How many Hopes tall? Yeah, it was great. It's really wild. It really is wild how many Hopes tall things are and stuff like that. Yeah, but no, even she came to my town, right, with her friends and saw a band. No, it's just really weird how all these cool people.
Is that table 2?
Yeah, table 2.
Yeah, table 2 kind of met, and it's really interesting. And then other things that, I won't even bring up, but yeah, it's just really wild how
Eddie,
everybody.
You missed it that night at table 2.
Oh yeah,
I did.
Hope has this real good-looking girlfriend, really smart too.
No,
she Australian?
But Gra, you missed the best part about her. She's a scientist.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Really?
She's like an astrophysicist.
All right, go ahead.
No, she's not an astrophysicist.
Almost. I said almost, but for $20, Eddie, I got them in a cat fight. I had them pulling each other's hair. They're on the floor at the bar. The band.
And they were on. I don't know if they're on the floor.
They were on the
You were so disappointed, Graw.
It was worth my 20. They're pulling each other's hair. The band is like jumping back away from the front of the stage. What the hell's going on? It was
I must
amazing.
have been at a different night. I missed that one.
So that's how I
Oh my
remember. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
I'm not going to tell you what happened at Graw's house.
But she had a scientist friend, and I'm a geek for science. Anything you could. I'm a geek for.
Yes.
Are you?
But
do you like watching how it's made? That's like one of my favorite shows of all time.
Anything. I'm an absolute geek. But when someone says they're a scientist, it's like, all right.
Have you seen the latest images from the James Webb Telescope? Holy crap! But anyway, go ahead. I interrupt.
All right, everybody's saying, "Calm down, calm down, everybody.
Calm
James
down."
Has two B's in it.
Eddie, have you seen David's Albert Einstein doll? It's creepy.
Oh
no, I haven't.
No. Yeah.
See, the problem is when you do your own show, you don't really watch other people's show too much. No offense or anything, but when you're setting up your show and trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah. I don't blame Eddie. I would not, and that's the truth. You really can't watch too much of someone else's show.
See, that's where people like me and Hope, Mandy J, Andy, a lot of the other people in chat, we're the ones that have time to do that. We can watch. We can watch Eddie. We can watch.
I watch David whenever I can.
Someday, Hope will do a segment. We'll do me, Eddie, and the Albert Einstein doll, and we'll get Eddie introduced to the Albert Einstein.
Why am I scared?
Make sure that you got to get drunk uncle on mushrooms.
That would be great.
I still have some leftover mushrooms. I can do some mushrooms too.
It's not the Albert Einstein doll is not one of a kind, but it's very rare. And you can basically treat it like Alexa, but it's freaky as crap because it.
David, before you do that, I've got a production request. You need to make the little box for that, like the little doll, with the curtains in the front, where you can have him in the black background. With the lighting that shines down on the top of his head, and pull the curtains back. And And
Yeah.
have people ask Einstein questions because you can ask him stuff, right, and the answers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 He'll answer anything.
Yeah. See, so that's a show in itself, right there.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Wow,
Absolutely.
interesting.
Wouldn't it be cool if you could integrate him into ChatGPT?
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, do you know, according to ChatGPT, I'm a racist motherfucker?
You had to Google. You had to Google to find that out, man.
Well, no,
where you
like
been?
I don't know. I was, every once in a while, I have a big head. I like to look myself up, and so we were in ChatGPT, and I said, "Who is Eddie Block?" And they're like, "There's a lot of Eddie Blocks." I said, "Okay, who is Eddie Block Proud Boy?" And it said, "Eddie Block is part of a racist right wing group," and then it started to say that I've been arrested multiple times for my right wingism, and I'm like, I've never fucking been arrested once for this stuff,
Yeah.
And
it said nowhere did it say you pissed on the fucking Capitol building, did it? Nowhere. So ChatGPT don't know shit.
I never pissed on the Capitol building, girl. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
What I'm saying, I know.
All I know is there's some girl on Twitter. She's constantly messaging me on Twitter. Eddie, did you pee on the Capitol? I need to know because it's part of my book. So I'm keeping track of everybody that peed on the Capitol that day.
And this was the last night we were on YouTube.
Yeah. Right. Well, that was.
Good night, everybody.
I got to take a mandatory smoke break, but about Eddie. But no, that was what year, whatever year it was, 2000 when you were the last man on the Capitol.
2021.
Yeah, that was. I tell you, that was amazing. And because you were trolling around. Trolling's not the greatest word to use, but you were strolling around or whatever with the 360 camera above you. Previous to that, right?
Yeah, previous to that, yeah.
And that was amazing.
Allegedly.
And then the cops let me fall down the steps, and I'm like talking shit to him, and everybody in my chat's like, Eddie, shut up, they're gonna arrest you. And I'm like, no, fuck you. You guys aren't real Americans. And the guy's like, you shouldn't have come up here. I said, yeah, I'm an American. I should have come up here, and that's why I did.
But all I'm saying is like for anybody listening, like if like I noticed a comment from Mike that said you were in the fucking Ramones. Darn, I didn't know that. But all I'm saying is that at that point I was watching Eddie, like, so Eddie might as well have been in the effing Ramones. You know what I mean? So it's like,
no, we all was, yeah.
Time is always fluid, right? So you get your time here, and you know what I mean, Eddie?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gets their rock star time. Listen, Hope took over my whole show. She didn't even care if I was a rock star at any point in time.
Hope
has the key to the kingdom. She's got the keys. She's got the keys to the kingdom here. She's got the keys to the kingdom on your show.
Yeah.
She's like the gatekeeper. She's like
Hope, how many channels do you mod?
Yeah, she's not impressed with any of us. No. You know what I mean?
What was the question?
How many channels do you mod for?
She's not impressed with any of us.
How many channels do I mod for?
You got to talk slower. A lot of questions go right over her head.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's Mr. Bill and Lizzie and you and David and Graw. Scroll count. And Ultimate.
Wait, didn't I hook you up with? Don't you do it for Brandon? With That's the Point now too.
Oh yeah, Brandon.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I saw her in Ronnie's chat the other day, and I said, if you rent her, she'll take over the show in like 5 seconds.
Right. Hey man,
and then it became all about that. I was like, no, I'm not going to take over the show.
Hey Hope, can I say what you just sent me?
I mean,
no, but she and not.
I mean, you could.
And not to be sappy, but I'll tell you something, folks. Hope is awesome, man.
She is.
She really is awesome.
Absolutely.
She took us to the best restaurants too in Columbus or around Columbus.
Well, thank you.
Listen, whenever she comes on my stream, the viewers go up. the people start liking it better. No, she's great.
Although I gotta say, Snookies is right around with her too, because Snookies will go to everybody else's chat and be like, "Hey, this person's live right now," you know.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I love Hope, but I gotta throw Snookies a little bone there because Snookies thinks we hate her all the
definitely.
time. So.
Snooks is amazing too.
She thinks we talk shit about her all the time, which we don't, which we really don't.
Well, no, and that well, I would have to talk if I was having to talk about people. Snooks would be one too because she shares out every stream.
She is. She's great.
I always have said Snook's great mod. I always have said that.
Yeah, she's great. If I had a few people about what made my channel a little bit successful, it was Snooks, Hope, Gra, and Cashew. Cashew obviously helped me out massively.
She's got a sense of humor that's incomparable. She really does.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, but you know, and you realize that those people help you. But Eddie, have you ever had any haters that just hated your channel the more successful it got?
Oh shit. Meanwhile, 12 hours later.
How much time do you have?
Yeah, what time is it?
How much time do you have?
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was gonna. I just thought it'd be an interesting subject because.
Let's put it this way: there's 14 people watching and only 3 chatting. So what's that tell you? I'm kidding.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, by the way, hold on.
All right,
fuck you, question. FBI. Go fuck off, FBI. Kiss my ass, FBI.
No. All I can say is when I go live, all I can say is I will always promote Eddie Black's channel on my channel.
Thank you.
Because I've met Eddie Block. I think he's fucking awesome. And so
same way. You're a great guy.
if you're a hater, yeah, don't come to my channel.
On your couch, that's all I can say. It took a fucking sledgehammer to get the smell out of that thing.
Hey, girl, did your girlfriend? By the way, girl, did your girlfriend number 2 get arrested the other day?
Who's that? Who? What?
I know there were some issues with your girlfriend number 2, not bike girl, but girlfriend number 2.
Yeah. I'm a big Eddie Block fan. That's all I can say.
Well, thank you, David. I'm glad we got to meet because I'm a big David Devine fan too. So
yeah, listen, yeah, hey, yeah, that's it. I think Eddie Block's awesome.
Well, thank you, sir.
Yeah, no, I see what you're talking about what's her name. She's got a whistle now, you know. Some lady got mad at me in Troopers.
Oh, Hope thinks it's good.
You know what? Hope, shut up, Hope. I love you, Hope, but shut up. No.
I told someone that I used to have the hots for Whistle Girl, and every time I hear a whistle now, I get a Woody, and someone in chat didn't think it was funny.
Oh, Goofy loves Snooks.
Everybody.
I know it's getting sappy. Hey, I'm sorry, Hope. All right, that's it.
Hey, it's the middle of the fucking night.
What I was trying to say is that David would always has said for the past few streams, it's like, oh, you know, go over and go to Eddie's Teespring, and when Grosh wears his T-shirt, he's like, you can buy it at Eddie Block's Teespring.
Yeah.
We gotta make it.
Merchandise.
I always promote Eddie. Listen,
we gotta do a shirt for you.
I always promote Eddie. I always promote products I like. I do not care if it's unpopular. I do not care.
Yeah, you'll notice he's never said shit about my channel, but I'm just saying.
That's not
mine.
that.
But you don't stream. You don't stream,
You guys
bro.
are both. You hold on. Time out. Now I have to demand the control of the channel. That is not true because I've promoted Hope's channel every night and Grosh channel every night.
I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. You know that.
No de facto says the only thing Graw likes about Whistle Girl is that she likes to blow.
But
there's your dad joke for the day, Goofy.
I would always promote everybody's channel because you guys all got great channels.
So I got a question for you guys real quick. So this happened to me last night.
Yes, Goofy.
On Twitter, I found this guy. He put my video from January 6th up on Rumble. Right? He's a patriot. But I took that video down for a reason. There's too many faces in there. There's too much trouble that people can get into. So I send this guy a message, real nice. I'm like, hey, can you do me a favor and take down my video? I took it down for a reason. And he's like, well, it's not, nobody can find it. I'm like, well, I found it. And he's like, yeah, but it's fair use. I'm like, fair use is using a small portion of a video, not the whole entire 1 hour and 40 minutes of it. And he's like, well, I'm not going to, he's like, well, no, because I can keep it up there. So I said, that's fine. I'll just send a message to Rumble. And he finally took it down. But I mean, was I wrong? I mean, it's my video. I made it. If I'm not making money off of it, I took it down for a freaking reason. Because I don't want people to get in trouble off it anymore. And this,
right.
He's like getting mad at me for telling him to take down my video. It's like,
see, Goofy called it right there. It's called equity use. You have to make sure you get the right words nowadays, Eddie.
Yeah. Well, like, remember when that Roger Parloff guy, the tweet guy? I caught him. I gave him a frickin' strike for using my videos. And then he put him on Rumble, and I got him off of Rumble, too. And he's like, Eddie, that's so wrong. And I was like, why? I'm like, you're not paying me for my video. He's like, all right, how much do you want for it? And I said, well, I just got paid $1,000 a minute. $5,000 a minute. And I said, give me $5,000 a minute. He had a whole hour, 40-minute long video on his thing. He took it down. Could you imagine 1 hour? What is that? That's 100.
Do the
minutes.
math.
That's 100 minutes, or 1,000 minutes. No, wait, 100 minutes. 100 minutes times $5,000. That's $500,000. Wow. I mean, this one company, they just wanted 12 seconds of my footage, and it's just the guys praying. And they're a conservative company, and I said, well, what are you offering me? And they said, well, we'll give you $5,000 a minute, so it's 12 seconds. So they gave me $1,000 for 12 seconds. So I guess that's what I'm worth. I don't know.
That's fantastic. Yeah, that's about it. The only time I got lucky was I had the last color footage of Tupac Shakur in Vegas before he got killed.
Remember you talking about that?
Yeah, and I woke up in the morning, and when we got back to Cleveland, we went to Beechwood Studios and spliced two of our footages together for, I don't even know, it was short, but we got $1,000 at the time, and it was like 96, I think.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
But the thing that's what started me being a massive conspiracy theory guy, because we were actually there, right, filming that.
Wow.
And they had the security footage, which was black and white. But we were there. We filmed Magic Johnson, Tupac, and different people, and me and my friend John Ristow. And we sat on the footage for 6 days until we got home. At that point, we sold it for $1,000 for a company called, it was like whatever 7 o'clock program they showed at the time or whatever.
Yeah. Wow.
Anyway, the reason it opened my eyes to be a conspiracy theorist was because we had the footage in our camera from the MGM, from the Tyson fight where Tupac showed up, right? And we filmed him smoking a cigarette and trying to duck behind us. And the footage is online and available. You could see it. and we filmed it.
All right,
But
now I gotta
we
look.
we left there, and the wreckage that they showed, like, of, I'm not even going to get into it, the conspiracy theory. Folks, if you want to hear about it more, we'll talk about it. But it's just a weird conspiracy theory that I could say, as somebody that was actually there in 1996 when it happened, there were no we didn't see any killings or wreckage in the streets like
Really?
they showed you on the TV.
Oh, you mean it's like all the guns that were there on January 6th?
Yeah, dude, Eddie. I was literally there with video cameras, and there was nothing.
Wow.
It was nothing. There was nothing.
So I have a small Tupac story for you then. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, all I'm saying is that they bought the footage from me of him at the MGM, but then when the accident, where he, there was nothing, man. I'm telling you, we walked by it. There was nothing to film because it just didn't happen.
Wow. So, I was working with this older cat, and his name was Willie, and he had a '59 Corvette, perfect condition, you know, red and white, and he lived across the street from me when I was a kid, and so we were talking one day, and he's like, oh, you like Tupac? I was like, yeah. He's like, I'm dating his mom. So his mom was in Santa Maria, California, which is like 20 minutes from where I lived in Longport, California. And this old 79-year-old Willie Peavy is sitting there dating Tupac's mom.
Oh yeah, it's great.
He's like, I knew Tupac, and I was like, no fucking way. So I thought that was cool.
Yeah, that's great. No, it was wild because at the point when we filmed our footage from the he came in, he walked towards us and smoked and then stepped around us.
Mm-hmm.
We bumped arms and stuff. And then he allegedly died like a half hour later. But we were walking back, and I'm just saying, we didn't see anything. I filmed him at the MGM.
Yeah.
But, you know, they say that there was this big crime scene. All I'm saying is, we didn't see it.
And I believe it. There's always been that big, huge conspiracy ever since he died. You know, was it him? Or was it Biggie? Was it this? Was it that? You know.
Yeah. No.
Interesting. All right, guys. Well, I hate to do this, but I am freaking tired. I haven't eaten dinner yet. I've had a ribeye steak sitting over there since I started my poker tournament like 10 hours ago.
Jeez.
I gotta go cook it in my cast iron skittle. It's the only way to cook a ribeye.
With a skittle?
Skillet.
Did I say skittle? I'm sorry. In a skillet. My cast iron pan that I never clean. I never clean.
People on mushrooms right now are like pouring Skittles on their.
I do have a little bit of mushroom.
Skittles has 2 eyes. Skittles has 2 eyes in it.
No, it's 3
Yeah,
eyes.
2 eyes. All right, thank you, Eddie. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, David.
See you guys next time.
Go check out David Devine on YouTube. Are you on Rumble yet, David? I know
I'm
you're
on
on
Rumble, I guess.
Do you have a channel?
I am on. Yeah.
You know,
I'm on Rumble.
You might want to try streaming on there, David, because when I got kicked off of YouTube and we went only to Rumble, I was afraid. I'm like, I don't have any followers on Rumble. I have more people watching me on Rumble now than I ever did on YouTube.
More and more people are going to Rumble now, you know. Yeah. They really are.
All right, we'll give it a shot. All right, hey, we'll give it a shot. Calm down, everybody. Calm down.
All right,
God bless everybody.
God bless everybody.
I love you guys. I love you guys.
Love you, man. I love you, man.
All right, show's
I
over.
love
Good night,
you.
everybody.
Good night, Mandy. Good night, Goofy. Good night, Hope. Good night, Mike Jones. Good night, everybody.
All right, David. All right,
Good night, y'all. Good night, Eddie.
guys. See you later.
Good night, John Boy. Good